Hey, we're Dicey Decisions, a group of friends who really like to crack each other up, and sometimes we even do it while we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing, which is play Dungeons and Dragons. This is our first stream campaign, Finding Purchase. Set in the world of Tal'Dorei Reborn, these crazy characters, and I mean my friends, not just their characters, will be trying to make their way through the heist adventures and the keys from the Golden Vault. Let's meet the cast.
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you there. My name's Justin. I can't do this anymore. I'm Justin. I'm a network engineer, and I'll be playing your cleric. I hope you really enjoy our show and get into all sorts of shenanigans with us.
Hi, everybody. My name's Daniel. My preferred pronouns are he, him. By day, I'm a healthcare data analyst and freelance writer, and I've been playing D&D in some form or another since the classic Red Box days, late 1970s, early 1980s. And when I'm not gaming or working or spending time with my lovely wife Leslie, I'm an actor in the local theater community. I count cooking, animated films, and rooting for South Florida-based sports teams amongst my greatest passions, and I will be playing Garrick Stillbraid in our adventures, and I want to thank you all for coming on this journey with us. I hope you have a great time.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott. Preferred pronouns he, him. I'm a college professor, lighting designer, and production manager. I've been playing RPGs since the early 80s and currently involved in far too many campaigns as both a DM or a player. I'm also an avid board game player. Now, when not nerding out with friends, I love to cook, and I also love to go hiking. For this campaign, I'll be your DM, and I'm really looking forward to sharing all our dicey decisions with you.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'll be playing Ashrina this campaign. I've only been playing D&D for a couple of years, but I absolutely love it. I'm super excited for you guys to join us on this, what I'm sure will be a chaotic journey.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm an environmental science teacher on the material plane. I'm so honored to jump into this group with these amazing people, and bringing Sliver to life is going to be a real pleasure and a joy. Thanks for coming with us.
I'm Sean. My pronouns are he, him. I'm playing Kid the Rogue. I've loved playing games since I was old enough to sneak downstairs to the basement and watch my parents playing Treasures of Tarman on the Intellivision, so pretty much my whole life. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to play games and tell stories with my friends and to share that with all of you.
So there you have it. Now grab a beverage of choice, maybe a snack, and enjoy all the dicey decisions that we make as we roll into tonight's episode of Finding Purchase. Hey everybody, welcome back to Dicey Decisions Presents Finding Purchase, episode 13. Lucky number 13.
Can't believe we made it.
We'll see. It's not over yet, Jack. Sitting in for Justin tonight is Corin once again, getting his third different character in this campaign to sit in and run. So thanks for being here, Corin. We're missing Justin tonight. He is having a lovely father-daughter night at Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. So we don't really, envy him too much. Dang it. No, seriously, he's being a great dad, which he is, and excited that he's getting this opportunity to go have fun. So once again, thanks, Corin, for sitting in.
Yeah, of course.
When last we met, the group had made their way into the town of Lockford, trying to find their way to turn off all of the town's mechanical defenses in the form of these automaton dogs and flying little spy units, and made their way through several sectors of the town and found a couple of escaped prisoners, and in talking to them found out there was another prisoner still left in the jail, which they went and confronted, only to find out it was the town drunk who
Nobody
also,
important. Let's move on.
who also happened to be Ashrina's deadbeat dad.
We're looking to make that just dead.
No, you reverse it. Beat, then dead.
Beat that dead.
They decided to leave him with some food and water, or food in his cell, and tempting the drunk with wine, which was actually water in a water skin. Tarlin actually made the promise that if he did not touch the wineskin, not a single drop, he would try to convince the group to release him when they came back. However, the group, rightly so, felt it was probably safest for the drunk to remain behind bars for now, and they tabled the issue for later.
Yes, that's why we left him there. Completely.
I'm sure it won't come out.
In making their way to the power station, they were confronted by a couple of these automaton sentries, of which they made quick work of out in the streets, made their way into the power station. Kid found the control panel, saw the master switch, put the bridges where he wanted them, and organized the bridges so that only certain bridges were deployed and others were up. So they have a kind of more controlled environment. Hit that master power switch, and all of a sudden heard some hideous grinding from the turbines in the room. This is where we left off. And as we pick back up, the hideous grinding has created this massive amount of steam in the room as well. And it sounds like there's gears like starting to rip itself apart in the room. What would you all like to do?
Are we gonna fall out of the sky?
No, we're on an island that's like in the lava, right? We're not like floating.
Is it an actual island, or is it like something that's held up by chains?
It's actually connected to the ground. The lava's all around it.
Oh, okay. So it's not a floating lava island.
No,
it's a real island, like as a normal island would exist.
Okay, well.
Looks like you did it, kid. Let's get the heck out of here before we die or something.
Well,
yeah,
I don't think we
I'm
can
sure
leave.
sounds fine. No, this sounds fine. We can just leave.
Can we
shimmying?
get the big map? Not like the small map we're on right now, but like the map of the entire place.
Oh, sure. Give me a moment.
I should have pinned that.
I don't think the pins are persistent. I mean, we can try turning it back on, I guess, but I don't know why that would make it better.
I mean, we're not in imminent danger.
Is the room shaking and shimmying, or is it just localized?
Well, like, the thing is, I don't necessarily want to explain to this that I destroyed their system completely, entirely, and for good. Like, that's probably not great.
I suppose.
Through my mind is going
but I'm not qualified to fix it either. So
right. Through my mind is going, we entered the dwarven chambers. What rhymes with chambers? But whatever it is, now's not the fucking time to shut everything down.
These aren't dwarven chambers. We're in a gnome city.
I'm sorry, gnome.
Not every short person's a dwarf.
Or a halfling.
Are you saying this out loud again?
Yeah.
I know, but didn't we see dwarven writing? It's kind of like the same type of setup, isn't it?
I'm gonna back away from the panel.
No, dwarfs are no.
I keep backing
Listen
away.
here.
Do I dare ask what kind of check I would need to figure out what's going on right now with these gears and everything?
Perception is fine.
Oh, you're serious? Okay.
Yeah.
Use your special eyes.
16!
Excellent.
Hey.
So you notice through the smoke that's being created as these turbines are kind of grinding to a halt, you actually notice there's one of these mechanical dogs stuck in the grind of the gears.
Oh. Can I tell by looking whether it'd be easier to dislodge him if I turned it off first, or is it one of those things where if we pull, he'll come through the mechanism and come out?
Point of order. I did turn it off.
Oh, you did?
That's what
It's
caused
off,
all this.
yeah.
That's what caused all this bullshit to kick off. Is I shut
Correct.
the master switch down,
Gotcha.
which did something with
So
the turbines. So
you'll have to pardon me because I did leave early. What do these gears control? Do we know?
Nope.
So this is the power station. So this is
Yeah.
what's generating the power, which has now all been turned off.
Right.
Okay.
So the turbines are basically shutting down, and as they are slowing down, I guess it moved or lodged this thing deeper in the gears, and now it's having a problem. But it is also stopping. So great. We actually did a good right. Like we stopped it, and we were trying to save the power station. Yep.
Tarlin's gonna
That's
go and see if all the bridges are in place.
So the bridges were set before the power was turned off. And if I remember correctly, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but you left the bridge from Turbine Heights to the Overlook down, from the Overlook to Smoldertown down, and from Smoldertown to Turbine Heights down. Everything else you wanted up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is going to make it fun to get back to Old Lockford, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
I know what you did there. I see what you did. Nice. We're doomed.
And one other thing, do we still see the electricity pulsing to all the other buildings?
No, all the lights are out.
Perfect.
Lights are gone. Power has been cut.
All right. This dog creature, I assume the gears have kind of made it inert. It's not like alive and struggling.
Oh no, it's alive and struggling.
Oh, it is alive and struggling. Okay, well that changes everything.
I mean, is Sliver, are you still looking for target practice with Whisper?
What do you mean? I can't see anything. What?
Oh,
what do you want
right.
me to-
Yeah.
what do you want me to
Never
shoot
mind.
at?
I forgot.
I can load him up. Just tell me where to point. Oh, I guess I should light something. I
We're
can light
probably
a-
safe to light something like their glow globe or
Yeah.
Tarlin's gem thing.
Yeah, I
in
would
here.
think so.
Of course, we'd be the only light and attracting. things
That just dawned on me as well.
Man, y'all should get yourself some better eyes.
I agree. I'm
Do you
doing
have
fine.
any? Can I carve some out of this dog or whatever you?
I took the head of one of those dogs and put it in my purse. I don't know that those eyeballs are gonna help you at this very moment. But maybe we can find somebody. Well, I'm thinking maybe like if we bring the head back to town, we could potentially have someone craft them into some cool goggles or something like that.
Ooh, I've heard of those things.
Be neat. I bet it'd be expensive, but
Maybe my master could get me some somehow. I'm sure he has access to
Maybe.
just about anything. Well, so how far am I from the dog? Do you want me to just shoot in the direction of the gears?
I was gonna say on second thought, maybe shooting at the main turbines for the power station is a bad plan.
Well, here, I'm pulling out Whisper. Can you see right now, kid?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Here, do you want to shoot? Here it is.
I'm
I
actually.
don't.
I'm gonna draw my scimitar and look at everybody and go, should I just hack at it?
How far down is it? That's a good question. Where is it stuck?
I mean, you can get to where it's stuck if you want to, and you can try to either dislodge it or something, but it'll probably attack
Yeah,
because it is still active.
Of course.
Is it? I missed what it is. Is it a grapefruit or is it a dog?
It's one of the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, I can.
I
call down the holy light on it.
I also have this cool dagger.
Oh.
The one that comes back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might be good.
All right, Tarlin. Let's fuck this thing up.
Yeah, Tarlin will just start sacred flaming it out of its misery.
Oh, then I can see it.
Yeah, and Nashrina's just gonna chuck her daggers at it.
All right, so the plan is to stay back and attack it from afar.
I am gonna stand near it because if it does get loose, if somebody's not next to it, it's gonna rush someone. So I'm gonna stand where it's at in case it gets loose to keep its attention.
Okay.
I am gonna not throw stuff at the turbines for plausible deniability.
Wasn't me.
Excellent.
I'm gonna stand behind Kid.
All right, so it takes a little bit of time, but you guys are able to whittle it down with cantrips and crossbows and such, and from a distance and thrown daggers, whatever you wish. You're able to damage it enough that you, yes, you're able to disable the creature, but it is still now its carcass is stuck in the turbines. You don't think there's a problem with that, given that the power is off. But if you want the power to come back on, you're probably going to have to unstick this thing.
Well, and at some point we are going to want the power to come back on because we do sort of need to leave.
And we may need to leave in a hurry, so we should solve this problem now and not later.
I mean, that's fair too.
I mean, to counterpoint, though, I mean, yeah, sure, we'll try to dislodge the thing, but like counterpoint, turning this on and moving bridges around, there is no leaving in a hurry. So we're just going to need to solve the problem that we encounter.
Scott, if I were to reach, I mean, if I know we could reach it to attack it, but could I reach it to grab it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink this potion of Hill Giant Strength that we found. And I am going to try to rip this dog from its place in the gears.
All right. Well, with your newly evolved strength, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
All right. So it will be this plus 4. 12.
You pull really hard, and this thing is wedged in there good.
Anybody want to give me a hand here?
Sure. I'll help with my incredible strength. Boy,
does anybody have any oil?
I probably have some oil.
So if you maybe throw a flask of oil at it to like make it slicker and where the gears are, we might be able to pull it out.
Here you go, Garrett. Here's a flask of oil.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw an oil flask at it.
Okay. Yeah, you douse it in some oil.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
$22.
Nice. So the oil obviously has done its trick, and you kind of wrench it up and down and pull it, yank it out of the gears. There's still a little bit of metal in there, but it's not going to stop the turbines from going. It'll probably just sound a little crunchy when it starts back up, but you definitely have dislodged the blockage.
Cool.
Which is the theme for me this week, if you know me personally.
Son, I don't even know, so I'm not going to ask.
Well, there isn't any alcohol in my coffee yet. Yeah, so for the next hour, my strength is 21. So,
All right. Yeah, please make that.
Beef cake.
Yeah. You swole.
I'm swole.
Do we want to possibly set a trap for this room in case someone else tries to come in here that isn't us?
You know how to set a trap?
I can put a water bucket over a door.
I guess if the robot comes in, maybe, but I don't have a water skin anymore, so.
I was kind of looking at the two rogues in the party for a trap.
I could actually, help with that if need be.
I have a flask of oil, and then I can rig the door with an alchemist fire flask, but that's probably gonna take, the whole place down.
I'm more of like a direct action kind of rogue.
Maybe make a lock?
I am the trap.
A lock? Lock the door in some way?
Hey, guys, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What if one of us, and when I say one of us, I mean one of us who's quick, fast, just walks around, gets their attention, and then runs back to everybody else, and we just take them out one at a time.
Well, the hope is that we have fewer of them to take out, because we don't have any connections to old Lockford or the cave mouth anymore. So, and we've walked around Turbine Heights without too much trouble. We have already gone to 2 of the 3 main buildings there and basically have control of the area, right? I think the risk of losing the power station at this point is minimal unless we are dead.
So what you're saying is what could go wrong?
What I'm saying is what could go wrong?
I'm down with that. I get it. Let's just march right across this bridge.
Well, I was thinking we want to go to the infirmary
first.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you want to go to the infirmary? Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
like the way you did that.
I mean, that's kind of my job to make you feel nervous.
Amanda, actions have consequences, okay? It says at your own risk on the map, so I'm sure it will be fun. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Totally fine.
Listen, later Amanda always hates in the moment Amanda.
Future you is disappointed in past you.
Every time. You ever need to go get gas and you're like, nah, that's a problem for tomorrow, me. And then you wake up in the morning, you're like, damn, yesterday me's a bitch.
Nice.
That happens a lot.
All right, so you want to head over to the infirmary. Not a problem. It's got a stone sign outside that depicts a crutch hanging, or depicts a crutch that hangs above the entrance, so it's easy to find. It's a small one-story building. The double door below the sign is open, revealing a hallway going in.
Continuing on the theme, right? We head in, I suppose, right? Again, what could possibly go wrong?
So with power out, the only issue is vision, right? So those with dark vision
Not a problem.
Are okay, but those without are needing some way to see. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the glow from when you're outside, there's enough ambient light from the glow from the magma but there's not inside light, interior lights, because power has been cut. So if you're headed inside and you just need to let me know what you're doing for light if you need it.
Completely inside, I'll turn on my globe. My
Okay.
globe, sorry.
I'll pull it out of my loincloth and turn on my gem of brightness.
All right. So you're able to see that there's.
Pull up your loincloth and show your gem of brightness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's canon. Justin said where he
that's where
keeps it.
Justin keeps it.
Oh my god.
I'm not making character choices. I'm just repeating character choices.
Godfather lights the way.
He's not called Mr. Bright Eyes for nothing.
The Dawnfather is so disappointed.
The Dawnfather's just like face palming the whole time.
This is not what I stand for.
I need to vet my.
You don't know.
More.
You don't know. We don't know what the Dawnfather stands for. That's
That's
between
true.
Tarlin and his god. All
That
right.
is very
Yeah.
true.
All hail the Changebringer.
Hey.
All right. So yes, you are able to get inside. Inside, there's a long hallway. There's some exam rooms and a small storage room. Far into the hall, it's completely evacuated. Nobody is in here. You find an operating room as well. Looking around, you see some crutches and wheelchairs and things that are all gnome-sized, obviously, and bandages and medical supplies. Basically, you're able to put together, if you wish, up to 6 healer kits worth of supplies, and you also find 6 potions of healing, which I will drop all that into.
Okay.
We love potions of healing.
We do.
Hey Garrick, look at these super tiny socks. Is that all?
What?
They're so tiny. Socks.
But do they still get the little grips on the bottom?
Oh my god, I want some little grip socks. Those are the
Grippy
best.
socks.
Yeah,
They are
Mr.
so
Shrina.
comfortable. I've got 2
Can
pair.
you fit in these tiny things, Mr. Shrina?
Snatch them out of your hands.
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe bright sides. Do you want some tiny socks? There's a drawer full. They're so cute.
I want now, honestly, what we should do is we should create an item called Tiny Socks and just secretly put them on his character sheet so that when he sees them, he's like, what the?
Well, they're going to be called tiny grippy socks.
They should, but make sure that Tiny Grippy Socks is all lowercase letters.
Well, for him, they're going to be normal grippy socks.
That's true.
It's true.
Tiny grippy
You know what?
socks. And then add
What?
a description to the item.
That description.
Listen here, Sliver. I'm gonna tell your dad.
My
Oh no! Don't tell Waterwick.
my dad? You mean my master or my dad?
I'm gonna tell Waterwick that you're a widow racist.
Hey, they're really cute. It's funny that they're all the same, like grayish color. These little white.
We gotta blend in.
Yeah.
It is
Look, I
purposeful
can just put 'em on my
hospital
finger.
camouflage.
This is your guy's fault. The next time I see Roderick, I'm getting into an argument with him, asking him if it's rabbit or duck season.
All right, so those healer kits and potions of healing are in the party sheet when you are ready.
Okay.
There's how many of us? There's 4 of us.
5.
I'm gonna take.
3,
Can I
sir.
count? There is 5. I can't. I'm taking 1. I didn't want a healer's kit. I can't
I've
do
got
shit
3
with that.
potions of healing already.
Or if you disregard me.
I'll take 1 of the healer's kits.
You can have the one that I just put back. I'll take another potion. Now I have 5 potions of healing.
I will also take a potion.
You're making me sound like I should do some damage to you.
No.
We'd like to see you try. Wait,
Listen,
shit.
out of all of us, I think I'm the only one that's come very close to dying.
Untrue. Lies.
No, yeah, it's true. Kid, first session.
Yeah.
And also Sliver got absolutely shreked by
Oh,
that.
the Minotaur
Sliver
skeleton.
by the
Oh my
Minotaur.
God. Yeah.
I take it back. I take it back. Sliver did get absolutely
Well, wasn't it
wrecked.
his third death save they rolled the nat 20 on?
Yes.
Something
You
like
can't
that,
get
yeah.
much closer than that.
So,
So we flattened Sliver as well. So we've all, the couple of us have definitely taken more than one for the team.
Mr. Brightside has 2 potions of healing, but also can heal. So,
Right.
He should probably carry them anyways, so he can just, crunch them down our dead throats.
okay. Then I'll take one for sure. And can anyone use the healer's kits?
Nope.
Technically, anybody can, but you need to roll a medicine check.
It's not a proficiency question. It's a question of medicine skill check.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be the proficiency. Anybody who's got that
I
proficiency.
think it's a DC 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a DC 10?
Healer's kits are against my religion.
Really?
She works on the other side of the equation.
Yeah.
Tarlin
For every
does-
2 healers, I need to murder 3 people.
Actually, the healer's kit, if you use it, you do not need to make a wisdom check. It basically replaces it.
Oh, okay.
As an action, you can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check.
Oh, so there it is. So
we should really all take one because we're fucking useless at medicine.
So
Right.
everyone besides Tarlin should have one.
Okay, fine. I will take one.
Tarlin is probably handing these out.
That's fair.
I can hear him now. Please keep these in your...
Everything.
Can everybody have their healing buddy?
Put it right next to your diamond.
Yo.
In your prison
Keep that
wallet.
safe.
Put your diamond in the healer's kit. There we go.
I think we just confirmed that Tarlin is a Boy Scout.
Literally and figuratively.
And now I am making character choices.
All right. So with the infirmary cleaned out, where would you like to go next?
South.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we gotta... Well, we can't go south. I think we gotta go to the Overlook next, because the failsafe is locked. So we gotta deal with...
We don't know how
Tiddlywinkle.
it's locked. We don't know how it's locked. Or whether that's true. And we
I
also
guess that's
don't
fair.
know... And
We can try to open it. There's no reason that we couldn't try.
I mean,
You're still pretty
there's
buffed
2 of
out.
us.
At the very least, we can take her workshop.
That's true.
Which might cause her to leave her big fortress in the Overlook.
We also might be able to find something in our workshop to tell us how to turn everything off.
Besides the failsafe.
Besides the failsafe, yeah, we'll see. But
Oh no.
hit the button.
When we turned everything off, the defenders and observers would go off too, but clearly that one was still working.
They're not, connected to the power grid.
But they do
they
need
have,
to see. So if they don't have, we know that the dogs at least have the flashlights or whatever. We don't know if the grapefruits can see in the dark. But we're at a slight advantage anyway, and we'll see the flashlights coming.
Well, I can see out there in the magma glow, so I'm sure they can too.
Fair.
So are we going Overlook or Smolder Town?
Smolderton, please.
All right.
Turning off drift globe now.
Scott, I just noticed this, and I don't know if it's still relevant, but Ashrina in the combat tracker still says Ashrina is grappled.
Oh, thank you for checking.
And both Ashrina and Kid have an ongoing damage effect.
I'm sure.
That sounds awful.
That was from...
Oh, that was when we were getting chewed on. I remember now. Yeah. That was where we were getting chewed on a little bit.
Yeah,
while you were grappled, you were under the ongoing effect, correct?
Okay.
All right.
I guess we ended the dogs before the dogs ended.
Good boy.
And the bardic inspiration would have worn off by now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Oh, that does kind of remind me that I'm fairly wounded. As
Oh,
a matter of fact,
I can do something about that.
I'd love that. Thank you.
I can throw a medicine kit to you.
I'm stable. I'm just a little hurt.
Yeah, the medicine kit does not
I don't
heal
stay,
hit points.
Stable's maybe a gross over exaggeration, but you know.
How hurt are you?
I'm about halfway.
Take a first level cure wounds.
I'm feeling much better.
Heal you for 8 points total.
Much better. Thank you, Tarlin.
I think this might
That's
be a
bright
good time
side to you.
No, it's bright thighs. Get it right.
This might be a good time to give 3 of us some extra hit points just in case.
How long does that last?
It lasts 8 hours. I mean, it's not much. But it's
8 hours? Yeah, no, that's we like extra hit points. We love extra hit points.
I already have the benefit of aid, so I do not need it again.
I don't think. Yeah, I do too. From the last time you cast it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure my base hit points is supposed to be 44.
Yeah, mine's 41.
Sorry, kid, but you can take one of my health potions if you want to drink it.
I have like 4 of those. I'm good. The healing was more than it was enough. I'll be okay.
Well, I haven't been in.
By stability, I was more referring to like my mental state. My sword is called Stabbington, after all.
You didn't want Stabitha?
That's true. That is very sexist of me. You're right. Thank you.
Listen, you can have whatever you like, but
Just
offering.
One of you has Stabathin and one of you has Stabatha.
No, Stabbington.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey,
Someone has Stabbington and someone has Stabatha.
Until we think of more majestic and heroic names.
Gentle Repose. That one sounds good for a blade.
There is nothing gentle about the repose.
If you go shh while you're doing it, then technically.
We'll workshop that. Maybe when we get back to the cart, we can workshop that one.
I'll be thinking on it.
We're not serial killers. Gee.
Not today.
Debatable.
Not today. Yeah.
Not in a row.
Serial killers have a type, and we kill everyone.
Not necessarily. The only ruling for a serial killer is you have to kill 3 or more people.
Then we are serial killers.
How does the Dawn Father feel about that?
Yeah, but they were all bad. You just got to think about Arnold and realize. You ever killed anybody? Yes, but they were all bad.
So we're vigilante serial killers.
My cloak bellows.
I prefer the word anti-hero.
I'm the problem. It's me.
So true.
At tea
we are all the problem.
Time.
All right.
Would y'all like me to go first? I'm gonna sneak ahead and make them chase me back, and you can kill them all. How about that?
You can't see, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think you should go anywhere alone.
I can. The magma's lighting up outside. I can see everything.
I don't think anybody should be traveling by themselves down here.
No, I think it'd be good for us to kind of go as a group. If there's multiple things over there, you don't get jumped.
Right.
Also, remember that the dogs, when they bit you, held on to you.
They didn't
Yeah.
me.
If they do get you, you wouldn't be able to come back.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to run away.
Look, this bridge is long, so we need to figure out some way to get across without them just running us down if we come into them halfway.
Just try sneaking.
How wide is the bridge, Scott?
It's about 10 foot wide.
We can create a choke point.
Yeah.
The 2 people in front, who are there to keep them in front of them, and everybody else in back does ranged attacks. I mean, that's possible. I don't know who the. I mean, obviously I would be in front. I don't know who else would be up there with me. I'm guessing Tarlin.
I could be.
I don't mind being near the front. That's usually an okay place for me. I might move around a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So who's going to be up front?
Well,
I mean-
Garrick definitely is.
I think
Kid,
the
I should've
rogues
saved
should
Whisper
play
for Blade.
roundabouts on that second spot.
Yeah. We
Pick and
can
move. Yeah.
slip and slide next to each other.
And then I'll hold up the rear so nothing attacks us from the rear. And we put Sliver in the middle.
Because yeah, Shrina and I can each step in and out of combat with Garrick.
All right. As you are coming over the bridge, you do see obvious movement of light patterns through the streets in front of you, because now there is no light. So it's pretty easy to see that the patrols are out and about.
Yeah.
Can we tell from this distance how many pairs of eyes there are?
Give me a perception check.
So no. Okay.
You passed the first one. You got
I
this.
did.
You can do it. You can do
13.
it.
Oh, that was really close.
That was.
And are you traveling with any light sources out?
No.
If we're outside, no.
If we're outside, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 24 on perception. If you're going to allow me to do it too, I think I would be looking.
Yeah, everybody can look. So, Garrick, you notice about 5 different light sources, and Sliver, you see about 8 different light sources.
Wow.
It's about half of the remaining dog population, if the 20 estimate is correct.
As I see 7, 8. I see 8.
Are they
All right.
double eyeballs or are they single eyeballs? Is it 8 pairs or 8 single eyes? Like, I would like to know if they're grapefruits or if they're dogs.
No, that's fair.
It's hard from this distance to tell.
Okay.
About maybe half and half. They keep moving. It's hard to tell, but
Hmm.
there's a few of them up in the sky.
Well,
The rest of them are pretty low.
I would say let's try and move quietly
Yeah.
and quickly.
Does it look like any
yeah.
approaching the bridge heading right for us?
No.
Okay.
Then yeah, I think the stealthy way to the closer we can get to them before they see us, definitely at our advantage.
So
Agreed.
the major buildings on this part of the city are the tavern. From your map that you have is the tavern, the foundry, and the workshop.
I can't believe this.
Dang, we are
I
so
can't
sneaky.
believe this.
Wow.
Get
I can't
wrecked,
believe I
kid.
am the least sneaky person here. I'm so fucking salty right now.
I rolled a 23.
19.
D7.
So you sneak across the bridge, no problems. You make it to where the bridge is about to meet the land again. So as you're looking into the town, it's harder to see the further it goes in there because you have less light inside the town, right? Because the ambient light is coming from around where the magma is. So where you're standing
Blocked
is
by
fine, but
buildings.
buildings are blocking light and whatnot, Nick. So as you look through the streets, it looks like darker and darker as you go. Outside of the occasional sweep of these lights that are emanating from the sentry's eyes.
So because I have 120 feet of dark vision, do I get any better looks at anything? Oh, never mind. There's a map.
There is.
You can see exactly what you can see. How about that?
Not a lot.
Not
Not a lot at all.
much.
Get on the tops of buildings. Last Last fight I got up there, nothing came after me.
You're also more in the open on the top of those buildings, though. Those grapefruits are more likely to see you.
Can those get you too, or just the dogs can bite?
Well, they'll alert, and then everything will be over here.
You think the dogs can climb up?
It didn't seem like it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to go up on the roof again.
I'll accompany Sliver. I've got the spider silk slippers, so I'm just gonna walk up the side of the building.
I'll just walk down the street slowly, but keep to the shadows, like move from shadow to shadow.
Okay.
I'm going to stay with Garrick.
Are you? Which building are you wanting to go to?
I mean, do we want to go?
Oh, the map is locked.
Do we want to go right for her place, or do we want to go to the mother lode and like regroup and then get to her where?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Simply because it's almost like a stakeout. We could like keep an eye on her building from there inside where the patrollers can't see us,
and figure out where the patrols are and get a little bit more.
Try to find,
we kind of reconnoiter a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I lean over to Kid. There's also whiskey there.
I certainly wasn't on my mind when I suggested it.
Yeah, Garrick's either.
All right, I'm down for the mother lode.
Load.
Yeah, the mother lode.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to go.
So that's towards the center of the map, and you can show me where you're moving by moving your tokens now.
Okay. Do we need to roll another stealth check if we're going to move stealthily through this town?
If that's your intent, yes.
Okay.
That stealth roll was getting you across the bridge this close with no issues.
Perfect. I am going to move as stealthily as I can.
Same.
19 on the die, so that is a 25 for me this time. I am now the stealthiest. Get bent.
That is an 11.
I
rolled a 7.
Great. I rolled a 23.
All right. So, are you able to move your tokens?
Not yet.
Try now.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Whee!
Run!
All right. So
what are you doing? What are you crazy?
Quick!
He's everywhere.
So as you're moving in to town, let me check something real quick.
It's a dead body over there.
There absolutely is.
Guys want to see a dead body?
No.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see it again?
Phew.
I'm gonna stay here on the roof.
This whole region looks like this is where the work is done with the materials that are coming out of the mine. So this place is kind of like gritty and sooty and dirty. It's a dirtier part of town.
A miner's camp, but like on steroids.
Right. Like a permanent miner's camp, right?
We said there's like
decades and decades of soot,
yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like this is where all the foundries and factories and stuff are.
And you do find a few gnome bodies face down in the ground, dead. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I think just continue moving, trying to move stealthily toward the mother lode, I guess is our plan, right?
Yeah, that was your intent, and I got your stealth rolls. I just need to know where you're headed. You all like moved, 15 feet, and we're kind of stopped.
Yeah. Which is it straight on this map? Is it straight east for the mother lode?
It's like this. It's this one, right? It's this building that I'm standing by.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we're going this way.
We're going this way then.
All right.
Sneaky.
You come around.
Sneaky.
You come around that corner, and you see one of the grapefruits is looking around, and it does have a light.
Did we engage any of these last time?
Yeah, they make the noise. Ashrina threw a dagger at one and smashed the shit out of it.
Yep.
Ashrina, did you drag me along after you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. So you grabbed me and pulled me along. Great.
Yeah. Sorry. They were all chatting, so I didn't want to interrupt. But yeah, so I've got just like a hold of Sliver's hand to make
By
sure
his
that he
ear?
doesn't get
Scruff of
lost.
the scruff of his collar.
I can't reach the scruff of his collar.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah.
Because you have those tiny socks.
You know what? You leave my tiny feet out of this.
So can we, if
So-
we pick the grapefruit out of the air pretty quickly, we won't be able to alert anything? Is that what we should do?
We could try.
It has not noticed you. It is there on the map now. You should be able to see it.
I mean, if we all shoot at it quickly,
I must be out of my range. I don't see it. Fine. If I move, I will see it. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pull Sliver next to me and I'll try to point out the observer. Can you see that?
I'm literally blind.
Oh. Never mind.
Y'all are in the dark.
Yep.
Cool. Great.
Not here in between the buildings.
And not light that's reaching where you are.
Right.
Right, but you would see a flashlight
You're
bobbing
right.
around
Yeah,
in
let
the
me
pitch
give you
black,
that.
right?
Let me give you
Like-
that. Yeah, let me give you that. Hold on.
Like a candle in the wind.
Oh, such a sad song.
I'll say I zoomed out of the map really far and the lava effects are so freaking cool.
You're welcome.
Those are really neat.
Let's see.
A little bit.
All right, so you should now see it
Cool.
emanating some light.
Yep, I do. Do you see that, Sliver?
Yeah.
We want to all kind of try and hit that thing at the same time so that it makes no noise.
Spells are weapons.
I would try to use whisper. I think that's probably going to be quieter.
Okay.
I think any spell we cast would gather, because it's either going to make a noise or it's going to light something up, and I think either way it would draw attention. So, yeah, I would definitely pull out my bow from where I'm standing to do the same thing.
It's moving along the edge of that building.
Yeah. I will ready a dagger as well to throw.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to ready the dagger of returning.
All right.
So, what's the trigger? Like, who are you just not going to go at once and go count to three? Or?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
Harlan will count
Wait,
all off because he can't see it because he's behind the building.
Okay.
Okay.
When are you taking the shot? Because it's about to get another perception check on you.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, go,
All right.
go.
I get advantage because they are surprised.
Yep.
I got a 17.
I got a 13.
16.
Oh, wait, would we all get advantage because they're surprised?
No, it's assassin. I have a class feature.
Oh, okay.
So I get advantage because they're surprised. I got a 19, and that is an automatic crit.
Dang.
That's right.
So that's a bunch of d6s. I don't know.
On this poor, unsuspecting grapefruit.
Roll them, buddy. Roll them.
So what do we do? What is this? A dagger?
Yes, the dagger.
Crossbow bolt. Another
This is a
dagger.
This is,
Like
this is
2d4
two
plus
daggers
what,
and a crossbow
66?
bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
a nuclear bomb, apparently.
Nuclear bomb, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
Sean, why don't you do your damage first to see if we even need to bother with ours?
And piercing, I think when I crit, I get an extra damage die too, right? Yeah, I do.
Excuse me.
Dang.
One additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage that the target takes.
What a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That is a
Yeah,
brutal
sorry.
setup.
You guys all just saw what Kid does for a living. Like, this is Kid's job
Oops.
in
Yep.
the Clasp, is to
Yeah.
do exactly this. And the precision of which he does this attack and
Oh,
the
I can't
amount of
roll
damage-
because it's just crit, right? So it's 8 and another 3d6, so 18. That's 32.
Right. So what he does with his dagger as this dagger hits into this thing, you guys, like, in all of your consciousness, you all kind of think, if that was a human head, that person would be dead. Right? Like, this is what he is designed to do, and he just executed it, like, nonchalantly, flawlessly. It's both scary and impressive at the same time.
Good job, twin. I'll see you
And-
at therapy.
And this thing just shatters and falls to the ground.
There's like the dagger into the wall behind it with like the lens, like.
I didn't even need to. All right. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. His dagger hits it, it splits apart, and all the other like arrows and bolts just thunk into the wall behind it because it's
Right.
already dead.
Right.
I would have hit it.
I don't know that I would have.
Boing.
It will just very quietly pull his dagger out of the wall and put it back away, and just sort of put my hands back in my pockets.
Kid, are you sure you don't want this? I like hold out the returning dagger.
I only need the one.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't need to come back to throw it again. He just needs to go pick it up.
Damn.
Is there a door on this side of the building?
Not on the edge you can see.
All right.
But the sign is off the southern corner there.
Southern? Okay.
So
Then I'm
you see
still
a
gonna
sign
stay.
there.
I'm still gonna like stay as close to the buildings as possible. That way, I can duck behind the corner if I have to, until I get to the southern corner.
I'm just gonna jump rooftops if I can.
All right, I need another stealth check for this move for everybody.
Nat 1!
Still better than me.
Oh, nat 20.
Perfect. I'll get a dirty 20.
Did I just like not roll? I didn't roll.
You didn't roll.
Oh,
Strain's
good.
like, I don't need to
14.
make stealth checks.
All right, so Garrick and Tarlin kind of clank a little bit, and one of the Clockwork Defenders hears you and comes bolting. Let's please roll initiative.
Ah,
Yeah.
goddamn metal men.
I'm not even wearing metal. That's the worst part.
The clank of your studded leather.
Exactly.
I don't even know how you fucking did that, but good job. Like
my rapier scraped against the ground as I was walking. I'm guessing.
I got a 9 on initiative.
I'm just picturing
rolled a 12.
somebody with like a studded heavy metal jacket with like chains clinking.
It's the old Michael Jackson jacket from the 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
DM, could you turn off, when you get a chance, the glow from the first one that we killed, and then...
I'm just going to move it to him, yep.
I got you.
Give me 1 second. All right.
I'll point the new one out to
Actually, I'm
Sliver.
gonna put that off.
Thanks, Mr. Shreen. I couldn't do it without you.
I think I can give him...
Don't forget.
Thanks, Sliver. Keep making fun of gnomes and we're gonna have a problem.
What do you mean? I haven't ever made fun of gnomes.
I feel like we've talked about tiny socks an awful lot.
That wasn't me. That was Garrick.
Am I being gaslit by a child right now? Jeez.
Hold
But
on,
Miss
I'm gonna
Ashrina,
roll.
gaslighting
roll
isn't
this.
real.
No, you're crazy.
That's 20 on
Oh.
Go ahead and try to incite that.
Oh my god.
The
For the
ultimate
record,
gaslighting isn't real.
For the record, for everybody watching, gaslighting is real and it's a serious issue.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, clearly. I'm the best at it, apparently.
Unless your friends told you about it, in which case they're crazy.
Man, maybe it wasn't you that was talking about the socks. Maybe it was that piece of shit dad of mine.
All right. So,
Your gnome dad?
this creature sees Garrick and comes racing towards him. 5, 10, 20, and
Those things
move you into a square.
Those things really do have good initiative. They've gone first every time.
And he's going to attempt to bite you with his crackling, electrified mouth.
All right.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
You
Damn.
pull your shield up just in time.
Just in time.
As the bite snaps up against it. Garrick, your turn.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to attack him back with my rapier. First attack. Oof, 10. I'm assuming that misses.
That does miss.
Second attack. 22.
That one will hit.
All right. Because I don't know how tough these are, I am going to burn a first level spell slot and smite this thing.
All right.
For a total of 14 points of damage.
Dang. It takes a big chunk out of it, but it does. This one looks pretty hardy.
Okay. That's it. I'm done.
All right. You hear movement coming up the street behind you.
Uh-oh. Quick, somebody cast fire. Oh.
Moves
When you
to
say behind us, from which direction? Like north, west?
the west.
Sure
Okay.
do be the West.
It double moves to there, but it's honed in on the noise of the combat, so it's moving towards you all.
Okay.
And then there's more movement coming from up in the northeast. Another of these defenders double moves into there.
Not that this matters much, Scott, but because I am using the Hill Giant potion right now, that's actually one more damage because I just strength is.
Every point counts, dude. Every point counts. Yep. All right, Ashrina.
Does my stealth check count for me up on this roof?
Yes,
Roof
yours
or
is
advantage?
so high. You are definitely hidden from this creature.
Cool. Perfect. 5. And I'm gonna rinse and repeat my battle tactics from last session and jump off the roof, trying to superhero land my rapier through the head of the dog.
All right.
Do you want
from the, top
the attack? Do you want the acrobatics roll first or the attack roll?
Attack roll, because that happens. The acrobatics is like after.
Okay.
To see how it works.
It's to see if I land cool.
Right.
Okay. That.
And we solved the issue with the boots.
Vantage.
Now that you have grippy socks, the boots will stay on your feet when you jump off buildings.
Damn, those are shitty advantage rolls. An 11?
No, you miss. The rapier slides off of the hard shell of this automaton,
Cool.
doing
Great.
no damage.
Love that for me. Go,
So busy
Kiersey?
looking cool coming off the turnbuckle. He's
She sure do look cool. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you look fantastic. Sparks fly off your blade as it scrapes down the metal. I mean, it's this gorgeous moment that has been totally ineffective, but beautiful.
I wave at Garrick, and then because I attacked that guy, I'm just gonna leave.
Yep.
Yeah, like you do.
And then I'm gonna bonus action press myself up against this building and hide.
just sort of
All right, go
Homer
ahead and roll
slide
that,
back into the bushes.
Roll that stealth check and
Nice.
24.
hold on to that number for next round.
Yep, 24.
Or anything else that comes up this round. But yes. Kid,
Does my 20 stealth have me hidden from this one that's
you
approaching
are
from
totally
behind?
hidden from this creature.
Cool. And I can't move, right? But I can throw something at it. I'm going to throw something at it.
Sure. From hidden, you would have advantage on the attack.
Yes. Which means I get sneak attack. I can't see the number. 19. Does a 19 hit?
I don't like that he has to look.
Yeah, that kind of concerns me too.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does, he says. Okay, so I will do that and one of these, and please have 18 points of damage.
Dang. Yeah, that does some massive amount of damage to that creature. You obviously have its attention right now.
Yeah, I'm good. I would try to hide, but I doesn't seem real likely. So I'm gonna do the thing that all heroic rogues do and hide behind my cleric. Okay.
All right.
Which is weird because my cleric's like 3 feet tall, but we're hiding behind him anyway.
Yep. And Tarlin, it is your turn.
Yeah, so Tarlin will do the heroic thing and actually not move. Number 9. I will just call down the holy flame of the Dawnfather. So, gonna get a dexterity save.
Yes, the creature dodges out of the way of the Dawnfather's light and is unaffected by the sacred flame. Anything else?
Yeah, I will move 5 feet and as a bonus action, cast Sanctuary upon myself.
Okay, Quasimodo.
Sanctuary! I need sanctuary!
Thank you.
All right.
I love that movie.
Sliver, it is your turn.
Okay, I see.
Saw the side eye I got from Dan, but
Everybody's converging on Defender 13, and I see this other one, number 1, coming up from the west.
Correct.
And I reach back and whip my yarding around to the front, and I slide my fingers down to the very bottom and play the highest pitched little note that I can and cast Dissonant Whispers on him at level 3.
oh, the instrument is called the yarting. I thought that was the verb. I thought you
it
were
is.
yarting. I thought
I
you
was
were playing the yart.
I
You were
think
yarting.
the instrument is called a yarding, and I think you also
Oh, yart on your yarding,
Yart
right?
on your yarding, right.
Like I had it backwards. I thought
did I.
I thought you were yarting on your yart, not yart
Yarding
on your
on my
yarding.
No,
yes.
I'm yarding on my yarding.
Can we
Yes.
not talk about
Yeah.
yarding on stream, guys?
Constant yarding.
Girls don't yart.
Girls can't yard.
So Scott, if this
I hate
works,
it here.
get 2 extra d6s. So
So
I'll
first,
figure out-
roll the cast to see if they make their save.
Right.
First,
There we go.
so they make their save, which means they're going to take half damage, I believe.
Right. But
So pick up your damage, but don't drop it. Pick it up with a right click, and then left click to add the number of dice.
I think it's the other way around. Could be wrong, but I think it's the other way. Whoops.
Oh.
Ignore that. Ignore
what
that.
happened just now?
You pick
That was
it up
me.
with the
I
left
bumped
click
it.
and then right click to add dice.
Yeah,
Correct.
pick it up with the left click, and then right click to add the dice before you drop it in the chat box.
Okay.
Yes.
I have done such. We'll see if it works. Yeah. Nope. It actually is 2 more. So I'll just roll 2 more in the box. So that's, I get half of that, and half of this, and half of this.
So I just need to do 5 more.
12
Yeah.
total.
Okay.
They don't have to run away screaming, damn it.
All right.
One assumes a construct is probably immune to fear, but
I don't know.
All right. The one on
D&D,
Garrick
weird or magical shit happens.
is still going to go after Garrick.
Okay. Good.
It lashes out with its bite. I assume a 12 will miss.
That'll miss. Yep.
All right. You do see the lightning still crackling in its jaws. Garrick, it is your turn.
All right. Well, better respond in kind. 23
Oh, yeah, that hits.
for 5. 6. 6. Sorry.
Takes a chunk out of him. I got it.
Second attack is a 12.
That one will miss.
I figured as such.
But a chunk does fly off of him, and it's sparking underneath like a shoulder blade that has come open. All right.
And I shall be right back.
All right. So you are up on the roof, Sliver, right?
Yeah.
So it comes down below you, but then it can see Tarlin on the ground. So it moves to there to attack Tarlin.
Cool. Hopefully I coded this.
So what do I need to do?
Wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
He fails.
Cool. So he just has to redirect the attack towards someone else within range. Which I'm thinking of the other one coming towards me.
I gotcha. So his head turns and tries to bite Kid.
You're gonna hide behind the cleric. Cleric says, "Go fuck yourself."
The jaws snap. A 9 is going to miss. Snaps at Kid, but you deftly hop out of the way.
Brave ran away.
Now the one up top is coming after you.
That serves you right.
And he's going to try to do the same thing. So please.
Wisdom save.
He also fails with a 14.
So he attacks anyone else within range, which is no one.
So can he move still?
As the spell reads, awarded creature within range against you ward a creature within range against attacks. Until the spell ends, any creature who targeted the ward creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a fail, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack roll or spell. So I would argue that you make the attack roll.
Yeah, you've targeted Tarlin at this
So
point.
the attack action has happened. I can't, even though I could move between attacks if I had multiple, yada yada. The attack action would have happened in this moment. There is no one to whip my head around and bite.
therefore the attack is lost. Excellent. Ashrina.
Cool. So I rolled a 24 on my last stealth check.
Yeah, this thing doesn't... The one you can see does not have any idea that you're there.
Cool. Great. Hopefully I can roll better this time.
You're going to pull a Batman and just leap out of the shadows.
13?
No. You miss. Again,
I'm
your
rolling
blade
like
bounces
hot garbage.
off of its very tough metal skin.
Well, rinse and repeat. I'm just going to go back down the hallway and push myself up against the wall and hide again.
If you had put on your little grippy socks, you wouldn't have slipped.
22.
All right.
To be fair, she's got grippy slippers too. I mean,
That's
her whole
true.
foot is just nothing but grip at this point.
Kid, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to take a swing at the one who took a swing at me because I don't like
Makes
that at
total
all.
sense.
Yeah, you'd think, right? So I'm going to take a nice little stab here. 4 on the die, 11 is not sufficient, I would imagine. So
That is not.
I thought maybe not. So I am going to just sort of disengage and slide over here. Just kind of
All right.
slide back out of the way. Goodbye.
As you turn that corner, you notice that the door to this tavern is closed. And unlike a lot of the buildings you've been in recently, the doors have been like pushed open and gone through and hastily left. So this feels slightly different in that regard.
So somebody has hit this joint. So what we're saying is somebody that is a big fan of whiskey, not saying who in this town, but somebody that really likes whiskey probably came here. Just no guesses, right? Just you know, don't want to cast aspersions. Don't want to cast aspersions, right? Like,
excellent. Tarlin, your turn.
Tarlin wants to try and entice the robot dogs to keep hitting him. So would that be an animal handling check or an arcana check?
It would be a persuasion check. I say with 0 confidence.
I cast Good Boy.
That's a natural 20.
whatever skill it was, you did great.
You definitely have their attention.
And would that have been my action to do that?
Yes.
Cool. Then I'm just going to hope my sanctuary keeps doing its thing. Because if I attack, I lose it.
See, this is the kind of attentiveness to a character that I really appreciate about Joran, because this is exactly a Tarlin move, right? Cast Sanctuary, run around. This is the casino. This is a classic Tarlin play. Just want to, first the sermon, then the sanctuary, get everybody's attention. This is just going right back to the well. So really, kudos to you for the understudy there, for just really.
I say, Torrin deserves an inspiration, and then at the end of the game, you lose it because Justin doesn't get it.
Justin does not get it.
Damn. All right. Another kid. You see another one of these creatures coming your way from.
I don't like that.
From the east.
I disapprove.
And he double moves to there. Then Sliver, your turn.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Dang, there's too many. I had lots of good ideas, but none of them are good. Lots of bad ideas.
Lots of good ideas, but none of them are good. That is an amazing construction, and I'm intrigued. I'd like to hear more.
Well, I'd like to hear more.
I would be happy to divulge all of my bad ideas that I thought were good at first. But I'm going to take a look at number 1, who's... No. Number 13. No. How far does this work? Sorry.
No. This is good ideas starting out great and getting better all the time.
I mean, they all have damage. They all look like they've taken some hits.
Yeah.
If that matters to what you're doing.
I'm going to look at number 1. Cast Suggestion. So Suggestion allows me to just casually convince them to do something for me. I'm going to suggest a course of activity and magically influence this creature to do something. If they are immune to charm, this doesn't work. I have no idea. I have to word it in such a manner as to make it sound reasonable, so I can't ask it to harm itself. But it has to make a wisdom throw. On a fail, it does, to the best of its ability, what I say.
So what do you suggest?
I'm going to suggest to number 1, I'm going to say, hey boy, you love us. You're trying to help us. That's a good boy. Help us as much as you can. And so I will cast Suggestion now.
The creature does pay you absolutely no heed, and it looks like it is unaffected at all by your words.
Do I have any idea whether it's just immune to charm or if it's failed?
That was DM speak for it's immune to charm.
We are playing a game here, Sean. I don't know what my character...
You're ruining my immersion.
You're such an immersion breaker.
Thank you anyway.
It was very obvious that this creature is not swayed by those types of means.
Okay, got it.
All right. So that was Sliver.
Yeah, that's my fucking wasted turn.
Top of the round, the one trying to bite the paladin continues to try to bite the paladin. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
All right. So the teeth bite into you, piercing into your flesh, and as it does, lightning crackles out of its mouth, coursing through your body. You end up taking a total of 13 points of damage from that. And it tries to keep a hold of you. And you are able to shrug off its attempt to grapple you. So you are not grappled.
Okay.
Your turn.
Did we? I cannot remember whether you house rolled this, Scott. Potions. Drinking potions is a
Drinking
bonus?
potion for yourself is a bonus action. If
Okay.
if it's feeding, it's an action.
Okay, then that's a bonus action. I'm going to drink this potion of lightning resistance.
Nice.
Why would you do that?
Can't imagine.
I can't imagine.
And then I'm going to attack this one that bit me.
Okay.
10.
No, it dodges out of the way.
23.
But you time it correctly on the dodge and bring your blade into its torso.
10 points.
Wow. All right. This thing's looking pretty bad, but he's still hobbling around.
Okay.
All right. So I would like to try to attempt to bite the cleric with Clockwork Defender number 1.
Yeah, so Wisdom save DC 15.
So he lashes out at you, but he cannot actually bite you. So his attack goes undone.
Tarlin's really just trying to play with the dogs at this point.
He's trying to pet the dogs. The same is going to happen with number 9.
Cool.
That one gets through.
Rats.
Whoops. So it attempts to bite Tarlin. 13.
13 will miss.
So it snaps ineffectively, lightning crackling in its teeth. These things look pretty nasty. Ashrina.
Back out of the shadows.
Back out of the shadows. I changed my dice color.
Always works.
Oh, let me see if I crit. How about a 17?
17 will hit.
Yay! Sneak attack. That button for 16 points.
You drive that rapier right through this thing's skull. It crackles with lightning and slumps off of your blade as you rip your blade back out.
Awesome.
And the creature is down.
I'm helping. 15, 20, 25.
Don't go that way. There's another one that way.
You know what? It's fine.
All right.
I'll go to here, to 30 to there, and then I'm gonna try to hide, I guess. Bonus action hide.
It's a little difficult because you're in the range of its light.
Do you want me to roll it at disadvantage?
It's just a higher DC.
Oh, okay. I will undisadvantage myself then. How about a 26?
You blend into what little shadows you can find along that wall.
I'm just standing next to this light post like, you can't see me, you can't see me.
All right, kid.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go back over here.
It makes total sense to me why you would do that.
Yeah, I don't like that dog over there. I'm going to leave. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to stab this dog that we've been working on for some time. 15, I don't think is sufficient.
That will miss.
I thought maybe so.
That dice was hella cocked on a 20. I'm just gonna, I'm advocating for you.
Yeah, I think it was digitally cocked as well, but, I can't prove it. So I'm going to take...
I saw that band in college.
Google, how do I ban our DM?
Nobody left at this fucking table by the end of the night. Just Ashrina, like, fuck them all.
I knew I shouldn't have given her the Twitch login.
I hate all of you.
She does one Baldur's Gate stream, and all of a sudden, she does all the
yeah, this is a fucking Baldur's Gate stream now. Get the fuck out.
I built the bot, okay?
Anything else, kid?
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage, and gosh, there's nowhere to. I can't be a weenie anywhere. So, but I'm gonna kind of back off a little bit, so I don't get accidentally sanctuaried there by Tarlin.
Right. Speaking of which, Tarlin, it is your turn.
Tarlin's gonna pull out his lightly used mace and use it as like a dog toy for these metal dogs, and try and like toss it to play fetch over there.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, throw a healing word towards Garrick.
Much
All right. The dogs ignore the weapon being thrown. They are definitely on top of you.
Don't bother to take an attack roll. Don't worry about that. Just toss it. Just go throw that mace. Just 20 feet from that way. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Yeah. Don't even miss an attack roll. Don't worry. No.
Well, if I do an attack roll, I lose sanctuary. So this is kind of just a way of me playing with the dogs.
All right. So since this dog cannot tell that Ashrina is there, Actually, if you want to leap out and get an attack of opportunity as it goes by, you totally can. However, then you would know. Then it would know you're there.
Yeah.
But you
I'm
would
gonna
get
let
sneak
it.
attack.
But you would get sneak attack.
Yeah,
Do it. Do it.
but
Okay.
Do it.
You're gonna let it go bite the paladin.
yeah.
Yes, he
Isn't
is.
that his job?
It is his job.
It is my job,
It
honestly.
is totally his job.
That's above my pay grade. I don't get paid to get bitten.
Oh, go bite his shiny metal ass.
Will 22 hit the paladin?
No.
Counterspell.
No.
Yes.
All right, here comes the attack. Did you put yourself with resistance to
Yes.
lightning?
Yeah, it's on.
So the piercing bite hurts quite a bit, but you reduce the damage from the electrical, and you end up taking 13 points of damage total.
See? Good
It
choices.
tries to latch on,
Uh-oh.
which it does. You
Okay.
are grappled, and with its bite on you, you feel like it's going to continue to do potential hurt to you.
All right.
See, I think I made a tactically sound choice.
I mean, given that attack roll would have been on you, I think you're correct.
I think you're
As
right.
the other rogue in the party, I agree.
All right, Sliver, you're scrabbling along the top of this building.
I make my way to the very top and I see all the stuff that's going on. I realize my skills do not apply. So with my bonus action, I'm going to cast a few scant healing points down with Healing Word onto Garrick Stillbraid. So you get a whopping 4.
You were targeting yourself, so you also gave yourself 4 healing.
I sure needed it.
Did you have damage?
No.
Oh, okay, you were undamaged.
Yeah. So I will untarget us both now. And now I'll target the Clockwork Defender 6.
You're still targeting Garrick.
And shoot him instead of the Clockwork Defender. And I'm going to pull out Whisper.
Okay.
With my action.
Taking a shot with your magical crossbow.
Yeah, a lousy 11.
It goes wide and misses the creature.
God damn it, Whisper. Fuck.
Cantrips and crossbows in the same turn.
All right, Garrick, as your turn begins, the energy crackles from this creature's mouth around you, and you end up taking, although you do resist some, you take a couple of points of lightning damage at the start of your turn.
All right. Well, looks like 6 is getting this. What do I want to do here? As a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Hold on. And I will swing. 20.
That will definitely hit.
For 5. Second attack. Crit. I will burn a second level spell slot and smite him.
That is kind of required.
Because fuck it,
Yes,
that guy.
it is. What? Why didn't it work? What the heck?
No. You rolled an extra die.
Well, yeah, but the smite didn't get.
Yeah, the smite didn't. You can just roll 68.
Yeah. Well, is it 6? Yeah, 6.
Wow.
Paladin's a hell of a drug.
Didn't record. What the heck? Hold on.
You can just roll it manually and I'll add it.
There we go. 27.
27.
So 38 total.
Yeah, you with one fell swoop wreck this creature, rip it in two with your rapier as it severs this thing, splits down the middle and falls to the ground dead.
Okay. And then since I still have my move, I will move up here.
Oh.
All right.
You're gonna kill Tarlin's dog.
That didn't work.
My dogs are gonna
No,
kill
I'm
you.
I'm gonna
I
kill
see what I did
Tarlin's
wrong.
dog.
I put it on the creature. I need to put that on myself.
All right. Defender 1 is going to try to bite Tarlin.
Yep. Number 1 will get a wisdom saving throw to try and bite me. Boom. DC 15.
He fails, so he will switch and attempt to bite Garrick. And miss. Defender 9 is going to attempt to bite Tarlin.
Wisdom saving throw.
He fails that with a 14, so he does not get to bite anyone this round. Ashrina.
I'm helping! And she's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Stab that one with my super high stealth.
Yeah.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sneak attack.
And what would you do if I said no?
Probably
Retreat.
cry a little. 25 points.
Nice.
That takes a big chunk out of that thing. It is hanging on by a thread.
And then I will take a 5-foot step back. And actually, I'll take my 5-foot to... Well, I guess this is the full square. Because Sliver's on top of the building.
Right.
So I'm... For all intents and purposes, I'm like right underneath Sliver against the wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hide right there, like pushing myself up against the wall if it works. That one's not going to make it. It's only an 11.
Yeah, you pretty much think, no, this thing can see you clearly.
That's...
Kid. Yes. Well, that one seems to be fairly well under control, so I'm going to go back to this one, which conveniently has my dagger in its eye. I go walking over there, give it the old stab. How's a 26?
Oh, hell yeah, that will hit.
Cool. Have some of those. I am going to re-roll one of those ones. It's now a 6, so add 5 more points of damage.
And you are talking number
22 total. Yes.
So it severs its neck, and the head lolls off and drops to the ground.
Awesome.
And I will just kind of stand on the head and pull my dagger out of the lens of its eye and just kind of put it back
I'm down
away.
there, King Arthur.
Miss Ashrina, get that head.
All right. Tarlin.
Excuse me? Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Peace out.
Are we not doing phrasing?
Tarlin, this thing looks
the eyes.
It has been fun playing with you, doggo, but it is your time, and I will call down the light of the Dawnfather, needing a dexterity save.
with a 14.
He fails,
All right.
so he will take 6 points of radiant.
The Dawnfather's light crashes down on this creature, crushes it into the ground, and it flickers with energy for the last time and is crushed underneath the weight of the Dawnfather's power.
Oh god, I'm blind.
Scott,
I'm blind.
Did the map flash when he called down that lightning? Or the Dawnfather thing?
Oh, I don't know.
It looked like there was like a light effect. That was really cool.
I think that's because it went unconscious.
Oh,
That would
okay.
be my guess.
Oh, so the torch that was on it went out?
Like flickered, yeah.
But came back on because coding.
Yeah, that's
That
weird.
was really cool, though.
Yes, I intended it to do that.
Absolutely. Deception check, Scott.
I have proficiency, but disadvantage.
I'm gonna drink a potion of healing.
Okay.
When
Sure?
we're done.
You sure?
Yeah, I've got like 5 of them.
Okay.
From up, I'm gonna look for any more little orbs.
You give me a perception check.
Coming up. It's a 15.
You do see down on the southern side there are 2 orbs that are kind of circling what looks to be a workshop.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down to the street and whisper that to everyone.
Cool. I'm gonna go work on this door.
Thing open. Let's get inside.
Is this door open or is it?
It's closed.
Okay, I'm gonna try the door and see if it's open.
Yeah, it's not locked.
Cool.
Kid, you feel Tarlin's hand just slowly reach for yours because he can't see.
So when you open this, you see the bar's empty.
Mm-hmm.
However, except for there's one person sitting at the far end of the bar, turns and looks at you, takes a swig of a drink, and says, "We'll show them, Poots. No one can stop us." And makes a gesture. And a portal opens up, and they step through it and disappear. And that's where we're going to go to break.
The person I gotta look at before we go to break. The person I gotta look at. What did they look like?
Let me show you.
Your
dad.
Wouldn't that just be so fucked?
How many fathers do you have?
Listen, don't worry about it.
Really weird. All right, it's weird. Don't worry about it.
It's like
Do I
Father's
have
Week, really.
Do I have this person?
It's Asherina and the 7 dads.
Hold on. Wait one moment, please.
No.
You can show us when we get back from break if you want to do that instead.
Give me a second.
I want to. I want to see it now.
Oh, sorry.
Who actually saw the person? Did we all get?
It was me.
But could I? Because I was right there. Right.
You can't see in the dark.
All right, so we're gonna do this after break.
All right.
Let's take the break. We'll be back, and I will start with an image of what you saw.
You got it.
All right, everybody, enjoy break. Get a new beverage, and we'll see you back here in a bit.
Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, bright side's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's everybody sleeping, I eat the rest. This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper. Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. Well, someone snuck right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care to shoot a bear. Well, the boy took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. The whisper is its name. It is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare. You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom, the vents to scout. Could lead up to the attic, gotta check that out. Another lady's in there, and what do you think? You make a big commotion, push her head in the drink. Well, now's not the time. Now's not the time. No, now's not the time. Robin, little garden gnome, a devil costume. He's racist and he's ugly, he's such a buffoon. The plan is set, we're bound to bring a heavy barrage, but our cleric's out getting a full body massage. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Break and enter to a manor, got a cult to bust. Keep it on the lowdown, no muss, no fuss. You're getting all the clues, are you feeling smug? You find your partner trying to steal the living room rug. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time. Now's not the time. Well, we're gonna sneak into the prison, so says the boss. Gotta find the key to treasure, take it off a dwarf. All our plans are still congealing, but here's the rub. Our buddies rubbing elbows trying to start a fight club. No, now's not the time. Now's not the time, my friend. No, now's not the time. So we're distracting the warden with sweet talking wine. My friends are in the next room committing the crime. A bad idea comes calling, maybe because of my youth. You start to tell the warden, just confessing the truth. No, no, now's not the time. Now is not the time. Now's not the time. Apple pie. Supper's done, you rest your feet. Now you're needing something sweet. Your wife steps up to your surprise. You see fresh cow milk and apple pie. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. Everyone loves apple pie. Everyone means so do I. But some's too damp and some is sour. Some is made with too much flour. If you want the best you can't deny, gotta go see Mr. Brightside. Apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. Soft and flaky, crusty, yum. I gotta go and get me some. Granny's apples, the whitest flesh, reddest skin, bright side's the best. Apple pie, my apple pie, you're the apple of my eye. Apple pie, you are the best. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest. When everybody's sleeping, I eat the rest.
This is called the Ballad of a Crossbow called Whisper. Sitting in a dusty storage room, lonely and forsaken, made of wood and leather and bone. Magic in the making, hung a hand crossbow just hanging on the wall, waiting for a loving hand to call. Well, someone snuck right in, opened up a bin, and the magic crossbow tasted fresher air. And they waited just a while, and with a little smile, gave it right away without a care, to shoot a bear. Well, the boy took it reverently in hand, and the teacher took a very guiding stand. So the learning how was quick and accurate. A goblin's heart was the first thing it would hit. Whisper is its name, it is the evil's bane. It can hit a fly at 101 paces. So smile now and abide, 'cause a whisper's on your side, and the enemy is busy running scared, 'cause they don't dare. You get your first heist, the museum's a job. Got a crazy, dangerous egg we gotta rob. You sneak past security, and what's your reward? I find my paladin upstairs, macking on a guard. Well, now's not the time, buddy. Now's not the time. I tell you, now's not the time. Well, you sneak into the bathroom.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break.
New Thursday activity now.
When right before break, the heroes entered into the Motherlode Tavern to find
Heroes.
right to find a lone figure sitting at the bar, sees them come in, takes a swig from their drink, and said, let me find it.
Poots?
We'll show them
The
Poots.
name? We'll show them Poots or something like that.
Said, yes, we'll show him Poots. And opened up a portal and stepped through it and disappeared. But you asked,
which, by the way,
figure,
is extremely rude.
You asked what the figure looked like.
Yes.
Yeah, because I would have. That'd be who we looking for.
What gave it away?
I don't know. Maybe the really sick arm blade.
I think really just everything.
That's the most
them.
horrifying. That's the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
Would you say that's your sleep paralysis demon?
100%. And all she's doing in the corner is just banging on her little arm shield. Okay, well.
You said she stepped through the portal, right?
She's gone, yeah.
So who was she talking to? Was there something with her?
Nope.
Okay.
Right, this is the person that all of a sudden went apeshit and started experimenting on themselves, right? So, I mean, who knows what she's talking to?
Well,
one thing I notice is that she doesn't have hands anymore, so she's finished working on stuff.
Is there?
Listen.
Can I make a religion or a history check? Is there an elder god or a being or something like that that could be reasonably shortened to Poots?
Go ahead and make me a check.
Okay. Which one?
Either one.
We'll do history.
Okay.
We'll do looking to remember Poots.
Sure.
From history class. I don't think a 9's gonna get me there.
I think I'm proficient in history. No, I'm not.
Tarlin got a 13 religion.
Does not ring a bell to either of you.
Nope, Poots.
Hey, Sliver.
Yeah.
I've met some people who were in some really unfortunate accidents and had to learn how to use their feet for hands. So it's totally possible.
Well, if we cut off one of the feet, maybe she'll be done forever.
You would still have a second foot.
Yeah, but nothing to hold things still with.
I mean, she's got a legion of robots.
I don't think they could do it with 1 foot. I'm going for a foot if we see it again. But in the meantime,
I want to turn her arm into a sick knife.
Hell Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It is gnome size. Maybe we should get dibs.
Guys, can I slip behind this bar and like take a nap for goodness sake? I am burnt. Told me a few minutes ago that we had no rush. We can go through here slow and carefully.
Well, I think we could have, but now she knows we're here.
We did just piss the boss off, or at least tip our hand.
Yeah, and she knows where we are.
Could I do possibly an insight check on what she just said? Whether that is her talking to herself.
Give me an insight check.
Going completely crazy. Insight check will be a 16.
It sounded to you like she was talking to somebody that is near and dear to her.
Okay.
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 It's her arm.
Puts might be a pet name. I could think.
A show of Poots.
Poots? I mean, that.
Right?
It's yeah.
Maybe it's her other personality.
Maybe.
Could be a dead husband,
could be too.
dead wife, dead brother,
I mean,
dead sister.
I imagine installing a bunch of robot parts into your own body is probably pretty traumatic. So maybe she's got,
Like the gnome of Theseus.
some voices. I don't know.
I mean, every person we've run across so far seems to have something weird talking in their head. I'd be shocked if this person didn't also.
It would explain why the sudden change in.
It's like 4 out of 4 things we've done have all had to do with people with voices in their head, with the exception of that wool interlude where we broke into jail.
Yeah, well. Anyway,
yes.
And Ashrina's gonna run through the back of the bar and look to see if there's any, like, easily accessible bottles of whiskey to put in her purse.
You find there are several kegs of some locally brewed mushroom beer called Rubble Club Classic. Rubble Club, yep.
Okay.
Several other kegs of an oaky whiskey called Oofenclanger's Finest.
Okay.
How big are these kegs? Just asking for a friend.
I mean, they're
my friend Schmerit.
They're a keg size. I would imagine they're probably.
It's too big for my purse, Garrett.
That's exactly why I was asking.
I see some bottles on the bar. Can I just, like, take the bottles, fill them up with whiskey, and then put them in my bag?
Sure.
Cool.
I completely blame this idea on Baldur's Gate 3. But what if we took these whiskey barrels?
Wait.
Workshop with
Hear me out.
I'm certainly not strong enough to carry the whiskey barrels.
I am right now. I've still got the Hillman strength potion on me.
I was going to say, you've got Swole Cleric or Swole Paladin ready to lift.
Approximately how many bottles of fine whiskey do you say I can get?
I'll say you can get 6.
Dang. Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to put 6 bottles of whiskey.
Mrs. Shrina, you got to teach me how to drink that stuff. It's so nasty.
And this would be Oofenclanger's Finest.
Okay. Bottles of whiskey. Oofenclanger's Finest. Okay. Sliver,
Cool.
you met my dad. That's what happens when you drink. You go to prison, and then people leave you there to die.
You can all drink. You're not in prison. I don't know how you can get so gross. And
I don't drink that much.
What? You drink
And
leftovers.
also, point of order, she hasn't gone to prison yet.
Technically, I've been in prison.
That's because
I got in a prison fight.
anytime she catches somebody catches her drinking, she just kills them.
Hey, I'm not a senseless murderer, guys. Thief, yes. Murderer,
I'm a very
sometimes.
sensible murderer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who doesn't condone drinking. Sliver, apple juice for the rest of your life.
I hate apple juice.
I asked Ashrina for one of the bottles of whiskey.
Could you pick a better time?
Yeah, I mean, you just picked them up. I figured I'd just take one off your hands right now.
I'm teaching this child a lesson.
The teachable moment.
Here you go, Garrick, and I'll give him a bottle. Enjoy going to prison.
Yay! I'm going to jail. And then I will take that bottle and I will empty it into the empty water skin that I carry. So I've got one with water in it and one with whiskey in it now.
Shut up, Garrick. You're only a couple years older than me.
I put a bottle of the whiskey into the party sheet.
I will grab it. Woohoo!
There's a new definition to party sheet, huh?
Only if, you know.
Is there
Only
any
if.
other indication of this person's presence in the bar? Is there notes or like
They were sitting here having a drink.
Okay. And there was nothing we could see like through. It was not like we could see through the portal like to where they were like stepping through or anything like that. It was just portal and gone, so we don't know where they are.
Right. And don't read too much into the use of the term portal. It was some sort of magical teleportation spell.
Sure. Bye.
So they're like not necessarily a visual effect, just gone.
I mean, there was a visual effect, but
okay.
Just because I'd feel stupid if I didn't ask, is there any way to replicate opening that portal, or was that something that they did?
it looked to be something they did.
Just making sure there isn't just a portal frame.
There's a button on the bar.
Right.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Take me home, Jeeves. I'm drunk.
There's an exactly place to mirror.
Which would be a great thing for a tinkerer to create, is a teleportation circle in a bar that takes you home.
Yeah, that would be so smart.
But then every customer would have to have a teleportation circle in their house.
I'd install one.
Yeah, I probably would too. Honestly.
Just say you're poor, honestly, Garrick.
You just wake up in the morning in the middle of your teleportation circle. There's no questions asked. You know what happened.
He's a man of the cloth. Don't they all take up a life of poverty? Or is he a televangelist?
Your significant other finds you in the morning, sprawled out in the teleportation circle, half naked.
Yep. But some night.
I don't remember.
Is there a cash register at this bar?
There is.
Does said cash register look tampered with?
No.
If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Well, it does now. I would like to open the register.
You open the register, it is empty.
Damn. Well,
They probably do their deposits at night. Like they drop them in the money slot at the bank after business hours are over.
Just gonna say,
After the fucking teleportation circle.
serves you
Or that.
right.
You know what, Tarlin? Shut up.
How are you?
There is literally
how are you thinking about
nothing.
stealing right now?
Nothing
you
good
not?
ever follows the words, you know what, Tarlin? Ever.
How am I not? There's a killer crazy gnome out there.
There's a killer crazy gnome in here. I mean, so we're even.
Listen, there's gonna be some gnome on gnome fighting action out here soon. Get the Jello pits.
The Jello pits?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Not gonna touch that.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, my Wi-Fi cut
All right.
out.
I'm trying to sleep in this booth here.
Trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Don't lie down in the booth while the rest of us are arguing.
Jack, you're trying to get a rest?
Uh-huh.
Like a short rest?
Yes.
Oh, if you just need like a quick nap, I think that's fine. I thought you were trying to go to like bed.
No, I need like an hour to just catch my breath and restore my...
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Not
You take an
hurt.
hour.
Would you lose your potions?
Yeah, but honestly, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess
No,
when
I mean,
need to.
honestly, they're probably almost gone anyway, because the Hill Giant one I took back at the Gears, that was probably already gone, and if not, it'll be very soon.
Yeah.
All right, so short resting, everybody. You may roll hit dice if you wish.
Yeah, I'll roll one.
Was anyone below half health before the short rest?
Oof. Wow, that sucked.
Didn't look like it.
I can play a Song of Rest if we need it.
Oh, Song of Rest would be nice, yeah, because I would have won on my hit die.
Okay. Song of Rest.
What does the song sound like?
Apple pie.
Now's not the time. Okay.
Always the time for apple pie.
So everybody gets 2 points.
An extra 2.
I'm down 2. I'm
Nice.
fine with it. We don't have any items we need to identify, right?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I just play a nice, soft, only music, no lyrics, no singing, just gentle, sleeping, resting song.
Gentle, breezy yarting.
Rubber girl. Wait.
Easy breezy.
Like lo-fi yarting.
Oh my gosh, lo-fi yarding would be the shit.
Yarding wave. I want to see yarding wave on fucking YouTube now.
Yes, 8-bit.
All right. So after your rest, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess we're gonna head over to her building. She absolutely knows we're here, obviously, so...
I would assume.
I mean...
Wait, did she look at us before she teleported away?
Oh, she looked straight at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
She knows, for sure.
Okay, you make your way. This windowless 2-story structure has a single door tucked near the corner on the ground floor. Standing in front of said door is an 8-foot-tall bipedal construct made of chipstone, rusty metal, and green copper. Its heavy iron gauntlets are clenched into fists, and the ominous helm that forms its head turns slowly from side to side.
I
Map with
wonder
you.
if that's Pook. Or Poot.
Poots?
Poots?
Oh,
Pootie?
damn. Oh, that's... Okay.
He's gonna sign our pity on the runny kind, it looks like. That's no good. That's a big feller.
It is.
Lo-fi yarding beats to chill and steal too.
Does he look like he sees us?
He is looking side to side. He does not look like he sees you.
Okay.
Hoot?
What is it?
but he is standing directly in front of the door.
Calling out his name to get his attention, probably not what we want to be doing right now.
No, what if we snuck up on him and stabbed him?
That's what I think we should do. Yes.
I'll lean over and whisper to Sliver. There's a really, really, really fucking big robot over there in front of the door we need to get into.
Oh.
Like, really fucking big.
Do you think if I called to him in that person's voice, you know, like from way back here, he would move away from the door? I'm really good at mimicking voices.
I don't know. I don't know how robots work.
Should I try it? Or, guys, what do y'all think? I could call him in her voice. I can say something about poots. Or I can just use her voice to say anything.
You could say
I don't even know if they're...
Help me, Poots.
But what if that's not Poots?
Then he comes anyway because they hear a voice in distress.
I can even make the sound of those grapefruits screaming their heads off.
There's a sentence I never in my life thought I'd hear. I can make the sound of grapefruits.
Screaming their heads off.
I don't know. Can you make an illusion, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can make a sound illusion, or I could make a visual illusion, but it wouldn't move.
That's fine.
I could make you look exactly like her.
Don't make me look like her.
I can make myself look just like her, too.
That's potentially a better idea.
Make Tarlin look like her. He's short.
If you do that, I mean, I'm going to climb these roofs and probably try and just run the rooftops.
It's so dark, I just don't think I can navigate.
Yeah, that's true.
I can fix that real fast.
Well, yeah, if we want to give ourselves away, I get it, but... Well, what if somebody could be invisible? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
It's true. We do have dust of disappearance. We can all be invisible.
What if we tried to call her out, or call the construct out? All of us go invisible and sneak in behind.
That's a good idea.
That leaves the construct there, though. I mean,
But in theory, we're going.
I advocate a good stabbing, but
aren't we?
We're gonna have to unlock their
door.
That's true.
What's to
if
say
we can
this
get in?
Construct isn't on the same wavelength as the other constructs.
We do not. We are not confident we have what we need to trigger the failsafe without getting to her. So don't assume that if we get in here, this robot turns off. That's probably not what happens.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, aren't we supposed to have a key for this failsafe that we don't have? I don't think it's just like...
Right, we were scouting... We were scouting her workshop to see if we could find anything, figure out where she was, potentially get things we could use. But we accidentally found her instead. And
we have no idea where she went.
Probably back to the middle island, but
or her workshop. Either that or she's in there.
Yeah. My suggestion and my thought here would be maybe... let's not fuck around with this robot at this very moment. And maybe go check out the middle island. It's the only place we haven't been so far.
So go storm the fortress
of
the person that we just alerted to our presence.
I mean, it's either that...
Yeah, let's do that.
Or we're going to fight an 8-foot tall robot. It's up to y'all. I'm down to die wherever.
I think if there's a chance of us getting any benefit from getting in here, we should get in here.
I don't know that that we're going to benefit from getting in here per se.
You do know from the map that the failsafe is located in here. You don't know where the key to turn it on is, except for he said that she's typically kept it in her office.
Which is not here. It's the thing in the middle, right?
No, that would
her
be
office is here.
Oh,
right?
okay, okay.
But she has since moved into the eye, like the security center in the middle, right? So that's where she's kind of moved into, and so we assume that she has the key, that she's not just gonna like leave it in her
Yeah, that wouldn't
workshop.
make any sense for her to just leave it in her office without her. Now, anyway, I wouldn't think.
Right.
But
So if she's over there, but like, then why is her big enforcer person thing robot here? We don't really know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what's in here, and we don't know what's in the middle island, right?
Here's my thought. If
she could also be here.
She could also be here, but if let's say she's in the middle, and we're able to get in there, and we're able to get the key, and we're able to run back here, the robot will still be here, which would slow us down. If we take it out now,
it's a dead robot.
It's a dead robot, and when we have to come back here later, he wouldn't be in the way. It wouldn't be in the way.
Also,
Sharina's just gonna climb the roof.
Also, we would know what kind of key we're looking for. Whether it's an actual key that turns, or a password, or a decipher. Like,
and we would be in control of the failsafe.
Mm-hmm.
What if we could get in without fighting this creature?
Well, that's what
Nothing has. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
No, that's what I was saying. If we do the calling out and use the dust of disappearance and try and get in behind it.
Make me insight checks.
We've been just out here talking in the open for like 10 minutes.
Oh, we rolled off a 20. That is a 5.
18.
15 from Tarlin.
I think it's a dirty 20. Yeah, dirty 20.
So it occurs to you, Ashrina, that creature cannot fit in that door.
Oh. That motherfucker's huge, guys.
So, what I was saying is, even if we have the dust of disappearance on me, nothing on all of us, nothing has chased Miss Ashrina or me up onto the roof. What if we just crawl up on the roof and cut our way in? It could start punching through the walls, but then it'll break open the failsafe for us.
That's not necessarily true.
How tall is this building?
It's a 2-story building.
Okay, so so we can go through a window on the second floor if it came to that.
It is a windowless, as I believe I read, but I'm not sure.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. That won't work unless there's a hatch on the roof or something.
Yeah, so right here, the windowless 2-story structure has a single door tucked near the corner on the ground floor.
It would make sense that there's only one entrance and that she has her big robot in front of it.
Let's make a new entrance.
Sharina's just gonna tiptoe across all of these roofs.
Leaving me behind, of course.
Well, you didn't come. You were busy arguing with
me.
Busy yarting.
I scream after you. I can't say, God damn it!
Are you screaming?
No.
Just checking.
Wait a minute. I've got a scroll of dimension.
That's like, well. If it isn't
did I
the
get
consequences of your actions.
I feel like physically breaking this building could end very poorly if we break something important.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my vote is stab the robot.
Does this robot have the same flashlight eyes as all the others?
It has no light source whatsoever.
That would indicate to me that it's magically animated.
But it is moving its head side to side as if it is
Cool.
A sentry of sorts.
I need to read something. Do you know off the top of your head, while I'm trying to pull this up, how the way that the dagger works, the returning dagger, is it like a boomerang, or is it like lands and then just magically poofs back to my hand?
I think it just magically reappears. But
I think so too. It should have a descriptor.
It doesn't really say. It just says, okay, it says returns to wielder's hand immediately after it's used. So it doesn't really say if it returns like a boomerang or returns like poof magic.
I'm going to say that it hits the target and then it happens like instantaneously. It's back in your hand. It doesn't have to travel the distance between the two.
Cool. I'm gonna,
because that's just cooler, right?
Yeah, it's way cooler.
Right.
I'm going
The
to
rule of cool
thieves
is in effect.
cant. I'm gonna thieves cant towards whoever can see me, if they can see me off the top of this building. And just make a symbol of like, get ready. And I'm gonna take the dagger of returning, and I'm
just gonna
step to here.
Just a point of order. Like, I get an automatic crit in the surprise round. Like, it would be awesome if I could get ready before you do this.
I'm not planning to attack him.
If we're stabbing this thing, I want in. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not planning on attacking this thing at this very moment. I'm going to try and throw my dagger as far as possible. Can I ping this map? I can't.
You can draw an arrow.
Okay. So I can throw this dagger 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to try and throw it the max 60 feet. So that's 5, 10, 30, 40, 45. So like way the fuck out here. How do I? Yeah. So 60 feet from me. I'm just going to try and yuck this dagger into the ground 60 feet away and try and pull his attention that way.
Okay. How far over its head are you throwing it?
It's 8 feet tall. I mean, like in just above its head, just like I would like to throw it so that it can't see where the weapon is coming from, because I don't want it to like pull attention to me. So I'm gonna try and like pull it, like either throw it like kind of behind where it's standing so that he hears it whiz past. Here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it hit and make a noise off in the distance so that it goes over there. So I'm not necessarily trying to hit him.
Right. I know you're not trying to hit him. I'm asking you, how high above are you are you throwing it near him, or are you throwing it like way over his head and landing it somewhere else?
Way over his head so it can land somewhere else.
So you're lobbing it more to make the noise, knowing it will return back to you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so you lob it. It takes its arc up and goes through the air. Make an attack roll just to see if you accurately throw it where you wish.
Uh, 23.
Absolutely. It goes exactly where you wish it to. It lands. It comes back to your hand. He never adjusted his movement whatsoever.
Oh, he didn't give not a single fuck.
Nope.
But I could hear it make a sound.
Yep.
Fuck. I go back to the other edge of the building and I thieves cant to my friends. Well, that didn't fucking work.
Well, shit.
I think that's a common thieves cant. There's a single symbol for that.
Bullshit. Yeah. Good job. Well.
Well,
I say we have Kid go stab it as best he can.
Well, wait. If we're gonna do that, if we are gonna attack it, I've got an idea that might help us, but unfortunately, it might make it harder for people throwing things at it.
I don't need to throw things at it.
I'm more worried about
I'm not
Sliver
over. I'm
and
not over there.
Kid.
I'm gonna go stab it.
All right. I take out a bag of ball bearings. And I make a motion like I'm going to approach it. And just... In a second, I might be able to make it fall down, and then we can just gang up on it.
Does this thing have glowing eyes like the other ones did?
No, it
Nope.
doesn't.
There's no light source on it at all. So I'm thinking I might use my dust of disappearance.
I mean, if we all just want to use our dust and sneak past him, we could absolutely do that.
What I'm thinking, right? I mean, it can't get into, like, at some point we're gonna have to leave the workshop, right? It can't get into the workshop possibly, but we're gonna have to. If we sneak in, we're gonna have to sneak back out again, right? This thing has clearly been told to stand there and kill everything or do something to everything that approaches, is my guess, right? Because it has instructions, because Ashrina's thing doesn't bother it in the slightest. So I think,
if I can interrupt you there for a second, Kid, if you read the instructions on Dust of Disappearance, we only need to use one.
Yeah, with everything within 10 feet.
Right, so we can use one to get in and one to get out.
If you're confident that if we are all confident that we're that sneaky.
If we're invisible, it'll help.
Maybe it's
help.
turned off. Maybe you turned it off, Kid.
Also, I will say, with it not having a light source, there's who's to say if it can see. If we were invisible, it could still see us.
True too. We don't know.
I can attempt to blind it.
Miss Ashrina, throw the dagger at its feet and see if it does anything.
I'm nowhere near you.
Oh, sorry. Thought you'd come back.
No, I'm just hanging out on this rooftop.
Wish I could see to climb up. So much safer up there.
Yeah, because Tarlin and Sliver are also standing in pitch dark right now.
I mean...
So, technically, we can't even see the creature.
True.
What do you guys think?
I can light this place up and try and blind it at the same time.
Like I said, my vote is for fighting it. I don't know that we're going to be sneaking in and out without fighting it, and we have a good opportunity now to ambush it.
Then yeah, let's.
If we sneak in, we lose that opportunity.
I suggest we let Kid try and kill it in one fell swoop. And
that's not going to happen, but I might hurt it.
Sure. And then after you do
probably
that,
going to hurt it.
I'll light this place up and try and blind it.
So
or we leave it alone and go somewhere else, right? I just don't think it's safe to not deal with it and try to get in and out of this building with 5 people, 2 of whom are blind.
The thing is, the only other place we really have to go at this point would be the fortress, and she was going to know we're coming because she saw us already.
So pick your pick. Is it Cusco's poison or is it the poison for Cusco? You tell me.
Oh yeah,
we have to
it's
do
all
this.
coming together.
We have to do this eventually, no matter what.
Right.
So
And this is why this is what I'm saying. Like I just, and again, like I'm happy to be outvoted, but we go one place, we go the other place. So
We're here, and we are going to need to get in here at some point, even if we don't go in there now, because that is where the failsafe is. If we get rid of this thing now and we have to come back here later, it'll be much easier, especially if somebody's chasing us.
or an army of
but
somethings.
also she can dimension portal door thing whatever too. So we might
can.
we
But
might
we
have
don't
a
know what else
bus,
she's gonna
right?
have.
We don't know. So we don't know. Right. But like, I feel like an assault on her fortress is, when she knows we're coming, is probably not a great idea. But neither is an assault on her warehouse when she knows
we
we're
don't.
coming.
This is outside. We don't know what's inside.
So let's go find out.
What you do know is that the mayor told you this is where the failsafe control is,
Correct.
and that this is where she typically keeps the key to the failsafe.
I mean,
That's what you know.
it would be kind of.
And
we would
that
kind
this
of be
building
remiss in
and
our,
that this building is her workshop.
right. We'd be remiss in our duties if we did not check out that lead to see if the key was here. Probably isn't.
Yeah, we won't be surprised if it's not.
But if it is, and we find that out later, we're gonna hate ourselves.
And we would also still have, and we wouldn't again still be in possession now of the failsafe, or at least the building that it's in, right? Like, and we can kind of figure it out from there.
And how stupid would we feel if we went and stormed the castle just to not find the key? Because the key was here the whole time.
With her and her
like we
robot.
were told. So, kid,
Rena, you're being very quiet.
I'm like 60 feet away from you guys.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I'm just waiting for somebody to do literally anything.
Yeah, pick a thing.
Here's my plan. Dust of disappearance. We sneak up. We go up to it, invisible. I drop the ball bearings to try to knock it over. Once that happens, whether it falls or not, if it falls, great. Everybody will just dogpile it. If it doesn't fall, then Kid will do his thing, and then we'll go from there.
Then we have a bunch of ball bearings that all of us have to avoid.
And we also we don't surprise it at that point.
Yeah,
either.
I think. Well, I'm not there. Never mind.
If you don't, yeah, we would lose surprise. You're right. So I'll save the ball bearings for later. We just dust the disappearance up to it and ambush it.
Shrina's just gonna go back to the other corner of this building and just wait for Kid.
All right.
She's just gonna wait and look for Kid to do literally anything. If he leaves, she'll go follow him. If he attacks this robot, she's gonna ready an attack to attack the robot.
Oh, you're going to that. You're going. Hold on. You're going. Hold on. You're going to that. Hold on. You're going to that corner of the building.
Oh no.
Yep.
Great. You're within 10 feet of it. It moves. It looks at you. Please roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh noes.
Well.
Actually, to be fair, she's 10 feet up. She's more like 20 feet away from it, but that's the hypotenuse.
It's super tall as well.
Hey, let's be
nice,
nice.
Sean. I appreciate the effort.
Let's be nice, because technically that's the corner she threw the dagger from. So
no, she was back a square. She was back a square.
Oh yeah, I was
She's
kind of like in the
two
middle of
squares
the.
right now, but yeah.
Oh yeah, still 10 feet.
Still 10 feet.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is better than inaction. Oh my god.
All right, so it obviously moves and starts to do anything. Sliver, you are first at initiative, but you don't even see this happen.
Yeah. So what's the idea, guys? Are we gonna? Should I just light up my?
While you're talking, Garrett goes, "Oh shit, it's SAR."
So that's my turn. I'm blind. I can't do anything.
Okay, Ashrina.
Oh fuck. 5.
What a waste.
10.
Give me a acrobatics or athletics to make that jump. Because you're doing it at speed, right?
Great. Natural 1.
All right. You tumble down between the two buildings, taking 6 points of fall damage.
Great. Cool.
And are prone, land prone, but you are still in the middle of your action, so.
Can I use the rest of my movement, since I literally only use like 5 feet, to just stand up?
Well, standoff would be half your half your total movement speed, and then you can continue from there.
Oh, I'm just gonna push up against the wall and hide with my bonus action.
All right.
I don't think that's gonna do anything, but you know. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Is that +9, baby?
Kid.
Well,
It would technically be in that square, but up against the building.
What's going on?
Oh,
What's going on? What are we doing?
we're running. I'm gonna just say use your light, and then I'm just gonna run off. I'm just gonna dash to here.
It's a Nathan Fillion face.
You run right up to it.
I mean, somebody has to.
When you get within 10 feet of it, it stops looking at the roof and looks at you.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, we've already lost the...
So is that a bonus action dash?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a bonus action dash, which means I will not be disengaging, which is super fun. But I did just see Ashrina go tumbling off a roof. So.
Yes, and you heard, fuck, shit, damn it!
And I just, I see.
And then
just,
silence.
Right, and Ashrina, and I can see that far, so I just saw Ashrina literally just disappear off the side of a roof after, cursing her a blue streak, so.
Right.
I'm going to take a swing.
All right.
It has not acted yet in this?
It has not.
So I do still have advantage.
Okay.
But it's not an automatic crit, I don't think.
I'm sorry.
I think it's only automatic crit if it's surprised, right?
Yeah, it is not. It is not surprised, but it has
advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn, but any hit I score against a surprise creature is a crit. So yes, I just wanted to make sure that I did still at least get the advantage. So I do get advantage. I do get a sneak attack. So that's at least that. How's the 26?
Totally hits.
Super good. Let's hope this hurts. Have please 27 points of damage. Stab.
Damn. That definitely hit it. You definitely made some dents and dings in it. It just looks like it's got a lot more of those hit points left.
Yeah, I thought maybe it have 1 or 2 hit points, possibly maybe even hit die or 3.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Garrick.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see. 60 feet. Okay. I am going to cast in the 4 squares that the Shield Guardian is occupying. Moonbeam.
Okay. Is that a light source? Does that function as a light source?
Pretty sure it does. Hold on.
If it's instantaneous, it doesn't matter. If it lingers, let me know.
No, it lingers. It's a concentration. Silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within. 40-foot high. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Oh, until the spell ends, dim light fills the scene, so it's dim light.
Sure.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. So yeah, so these 4 squares get it, and he needs to make a con save.
I imagine a giant robot probably has a pretty good con.
Probably, but you never know.
Oh, I forgot to add my nat 1.
Is that the first one?
So what do you roll?
Second.
No, third.
Is it the third?
I
That's somebody else in the
got a
level one.
22 con save.
Okay, so half of this takes 5 points of radiant damage.
All right. It does have some effect, but he seems to have guarded himself against the bulk of the attack. However, there is now a light source in that area.
Which will help Sliver.
Right. Tarlin, your turn.
And
And
your good buddy Tarlin. 15, 20, 30. Except I have a 25-foot movement because I'm a stupid halfling. Worst race in the game.
Oh, you can't say that. You're playing Tarlin.
Oh, sorry. Best race in the game. I forgot.
There you go.
Yeah, that's on me.
Definitely don't tell Justin.
Who's actively watching.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in chat right now.
That's funny.
He just called Corin a pig-lipped hoe bag.
And
So you're doing great. You're doing great, Corin. You're really capturing the essence of Tarlin. Keep up the good work.
in the sheer moment of panic, seeing Kid run in by himself to this giant stone golem, is going to do his best to protect him and cast Sanctuary.
Somebody had to.
him.
Oh, you can do that at range.
It's 30 feet.
All right. Wow. All right.
Well, I didn't know you could do that, so that's lucky.
And as an action, I will call down the holy light of the Dawn Father and Sacred Flame. Dexterity save. DC
He gets a 4.
Perfect. He'll take 12 points of damage.
Dang.
Nice.
All right. So the Shield Guardian's turn.
Wisdom saving throw.
It tries to attack Kid.
DC 15 Wisdom save.
It fails with an 11.
It attacks anyone else within range.
Let me double check what its reach is.
Yep.
If it's 20 feet, we are in trouble.
Yeah,
It's only 8 feet tall. It's not
15
a
feet.
20-foot ring.
5, 10. No, it's not. It's,
Oh, it's 20.
yeah, no, it's 20. It's 20.
Forget you count as 5.
It's got go-go gadget arms.
You did see some of its wounds kind of close up.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
Question about Sanctuary.
Yes.
How does it work for multi-attack?
Every single attack, you roll a save.
Okay, so the first fist, he stops and he can't hit Kid, and he tries with the other fist.
Wisdom saving throw.
And with a 19, he succeeds. So
he's punching me, huh?
So he gets to make the punch.
He has to try
Now
to
you're in a
punch you.
prison fight. Does a 45 hit?
Does a 19 hit?
Might as well be a 45.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. This fist comes wailing down on you. Max the damage dice for 16 points
Yahtzee!
of bludgeoning damage, but Kid uncannily dodges out of the way. Smart
Indeed.
choice.
Indeed.
And only takes half of that.
Yikes.
That round could have been a lot worse. The Sanctuary did help. And
Yes,
Sliver, top of the round, you now can see this fight happening
I can
down the
I can
street.
see it. Okay.
You should be able to.
He's got a building in the way right now.
Well,
There's a light source.
okay.
Yeah. Moonlight has sort of filtered into the area, and Kid has just disappeared into the dark.
Right.
All right. I turn on my drift globe, which just takes me saying a word.
It's not an action.
No. And I'm going to crawl up on the roof of this
Okay.
little bitty house.
Not a problem.
I'm going to use one of my bardic inspirations to cast it's not a spell, it's to do unsettling words. I choose one creature I can see within 60 feet. I roll the bardic inspiration die, and the creature must subtract that number from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my turn. So I think
Thank you.
8 at this point, right?
The thing I don't like is that Tarlin has effectively made me the tank. Like I have to stand there now.
If as soon as you attack, you lose sanctuary.
So I rolled a 6.
I did
So
that.
I'm on my way.
So you
Getting
could,
there.
So you could stall until Garrick gets there.
So I rolled a 6, so it has to subtract 6 from everything it does. Or, I'm sorry, any saving throw it makes.
Okay.
Before the start of my next turn. So that's...
All saves it makes before the start of your next turn?
It rolls
Or the first one?
From the... from the next saving throw. So
Okay. Okay.
And then I still have an action.
Oh, that's a bonus. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually... Yeah, it's a bonus. And then I'm going to cast... That wasn't a spell. I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers on it. If I'm close enough. I might not be. Yep, 60 feet. Okay. Here we go, baby. Let me target this little fella.
So, is this a saving throw?
Oh, shit.
So it'll be at -6.
Yeah, and that'll use up the one that you may have to make against Kid. I wouldn't know.
You would know that. You know your own abilities.
No, I wouldn't know that Kid is making him make saving throws, or that Garrick is.
You saw... Yay,
I
Jack.
didn't see anything.
You heard Tarlin
Okay.
cast Sanctuary.
Then I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
All right. I pull out Whisper. Here we go. That's a 16 to hit.
It bounces off its metal and stone.
Crap.
Hey, Ugly! Up here!
All right.
You smell
Ashrina.
like piss!
Sorry, my husband just said something a little outlandish.
Cancel.
Oh, I thought you were reacting to Jack saying that the robots smell like piss.
Oh, no.
Those robot dogs, man, they gotta go somewhere.
they just come and pee on this guy's leg.
Yep.
I think I rolled a dirty 20 for my stealth. I did. Okay. So I rolled a 20 for my stealth. I don't know if that means anything for this guy.
It doesn't at this moment because he's not looking at you. So,
well, I'm running up.
Well, you need to roll a stealth roll if you're trying to do anything that matters with stealth.
Mostly like it was a hide, so I'm just trying to get it.
Right, and that's what I'm saying is if you're
I had
trying
rolled
to
it at the end of my last turn.
Right, but that was where you were standing. Now that you're moving through space that it can perceive you, you'd have to roll you'd have to make another hide check.
Okay.
You'd have to use your bonus action to hide.
Oh, okay. Then I'll move into this square and kind of like play this corner here.
Okay.
And I will roll. I'm gonna roll the stealth. 11.
Let me check.
Actually, I am going to use, because I have not done this yet. Nope, that's not the right one. It's wait, okay, I'm gonna use Swifferneblin.
We got her to say it.
Swifferneblin camouflage. That's sure not how you pronounce it though. When you make a dexterity stealth check, you can make the check with advantage. You can use a trait number. Use this trait a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain all expended uses when I finish a long rest.
So you're trying to blend into the wall of the building. Go for that. Reroll to add to simulate advantage.
Yeah, 27.
It has no idea.
Cool. I am one with the building, and then I'm just gonna.
It doesn't know.
Stab it really, hopefully, really hard.
However, stealth is based on sight and sound, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I imagine.
So it does not perceive you on your way up. However, when you get within 10 feet of it, it can tell you're there.
So no advantage.
Correct.
Well,
you do get sneak attack though.
Sure, which is fine.
But
I
no
just
advantage.
know that 16 didn't hit. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Sadly, blind sight negates what you're trying to do.
Well, fuck.
But it was a valiant effort.
Kid doesn't know I'm there.
Correct. Kid cannot fucking tell you're there. As you swipe at this thing, Kid goes, "Holy shit!"
15. 20.
Did you come from?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna 5, 10 to there, and he can't make a reaction because I attacked him. So
correct.
There's that. Oh no, I used my bonus action.
Kid.
Okay.
I am going to delay.
What are you waiting on?
I'm waiting on Tarlin to come over here, where I am.
Okay.
And
Waiting for Tarlin, or are you waiting for Garrick?
Or sorry, Garrick. I'm waiting for Garrick to come over to where I am, and then I am going to stab it and run away.
Okay.
That's the plan.
All right. Garrick.
Yep.
Hey, weird.
I only have 25 feet of movement. I couldn't get there.
You know what?
You better run. You better run, shorty. Let's go.
It should have actually taken another round of Moonbeam on its turn, because when it first enters it, and at the start of each of its turns. So I'm going to roll another con save for it, because I didn't.
Which he succeeds.
All right, so he takes half.
Even with a -6.
Oh,
this happened.
Oh, this would have happened before.
This happened before.
Oh, damn.
So he takes 5.
Okay.
But then I'm going to move up to it, which I think would set off Kid's ready action.
Yep. Go for it, Kid.
I'm stabbing it.
All right. Sanctuary drops.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, that's too bad. 13. It's not very great. It was almost good, and then I am going to disengage and run away, just like I said I would.
All right.
And I will take my first attack. Nope. Second attack.
You swing wide.
Crit.
But you then crit.
And I will be spending my last second level spell slot to do a Divine Smite on him.
All right.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, shit.
30 points of damage.
Yeah. So your rapier rings this thing's bell. And you do a crap ton of damage, and it just kind of shrugs and keeps moving.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Tarlin!
Tarlin, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15.
Make a saving
20,
throw.
25. I think this is a little more important. I can see all 4 of you at a 2nd level spell slot. May the Dawnfather come and bless you so you may hit him.
That'll help for
Please.
sure.
And thank you.
I do want to hit him. That sounds great.
Yeah.
All right. So Moonbeam is still up, correct?
Correct.
So this is the first saving
This
throw
is the
he's
minus
taken
6. Correct.
since the action. So this will be at -6.
All right. So my roll.
He rolled a natural 1, so he failed anyway.
He takes double the damage, right? Because he rolled a negative.
Why did it roll that many?
You
That
had a
was
smite
weird.
attack still on. I guess your smite.
Still? Oh, I forgot to. Okay, so let me just roll
So
this.
it should just be 14.
Yes, 14 points of radiant damage. That is correct.
Instead of the 22. Okay.
And let me fix that.
So he takes 8 back. It is now bloodied, finally.
Yeah.
But it is his turn. There's no sanctuary, no nothing, right?
Nothing.
There is no sanctuary. There is no peace anywhere.
First fist on
In the
Garrett.
grim dark future, there is only war.
Does a 12 hit?
Does not.
Second fist. A 21.
That'll hit.
Second fist comes, strikes down, hits you, slams into you, doing 10 points of damage.
Concentration is 11. It stays up.
Yes.
Barely.
Bless for the win.
Yay!
All right. Top of the round, Sliver.
Okay. Sliver thinks he can't. I think I'm not going to be able to help, so I'm going to take the dash action. Is this the building he was guarding?
I think it's to the southeast of him.
It's the one he's standing right in front of, yeah.
Oh, he still hasn't moved.
He hasn't moved at all.
I probably am not going to run and open that door. So what do I want to do? Nikes. Well, sir, that changes things. He's standing in front of the door.
Like you do.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my last bardic inspiration to give him another -7 this time on any.
Didn't we just have a short rest? You should get those back. I thought you got those back on a short rest at level 5.
I did, and I just used them.
Oh, okay.
So, damn it. All right, and then shoot him again with my crossbow. Come on, Whisper. You can do it, buddy. Come on.
Shoot him again.
21 will hit. Once again, bless for the win.
9 damage, baby.
When you said a 16 didn't hit, I knew what I had to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Ashrina.
Got this.
All right. Have up 5, 10. Can I try and open this door from where I'm standing right now?
You can certainly try.
Till I get it.
I would like to try and open the door.
It's locked.
Can I use my action to pick the lock?
You can certainly try.
Cool. Fuck. What, Thief's Tool, there's...
Ashrina's like, bye, bitches. I'm going in this building.
13.
So you wiggle you're close, but you're not there.
Does Bless not do checks too? Is it just
Nope.
saves and attacks?
Saves and attack only.
I already.
Okay, and then I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna run away.
That was the most roguey thing I think has ever happened.
I mean, just picture that in an
And I
actual
think
battle, though.
Right.
I know
Listen,
I'm like
I'm
sneaking
trying
up
to
behind this giant battle bot and like
I'm trying to be tactical, okay?
That is
Actually,
awesome.
I have a question.
Sure.
If I stand here, this thing is 8 feet tall,
Uh-huh.
which is almost 3 times taller than.
Uh-huh.
It's facing Garrick currently.
I mean, it has blind sight.
That's fine. Can I run up its back and just stand on its back? I have slippers of spider climbing.
holy shit.
I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and just stand on his back.
Right.
Preferably like kind of in line with like where the door is in general.
Sure.
And
Come on now, Neo.
What actions do I get with Uncanny Dodge?
Dash.
It's just
disengage.
it's a reaction.
Not Uncanny Dodge. The other bonus action thing that lets me hide or disengage.
Cunning action. You get dash, hide, or disengage.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hang out on the back of this guy.
Okay.
And hide.
He has blind sight, so hiding doesn't do anything for me. I'm just gonna hang out on the back of this guy.
All right.
For funsies.
Kid.
I am going to just sort of chuckle as a free action, at least. That's fucking hilarious. Yep, that's some roguey shit right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna walk on over. I'm gonna take a swing. Because, I can't do that. Oh, come on.
Oof.
I am going to roll poorly. I'm just going to continue to struggle and disengage. Boop.
All right. Garrick.
Yep, gonna continue what I was doing. First attack. 14.
That'll miss.
Second attack. There we go.
That'll hit.
28.
That'll hit.
Oh.
5.
Every bit helps.
Yep.
All right. Tarlin.
How's everyone looking? Anyone looking terrible?
Actually doing all right.
Cool.
There's a couple of nicks and cuts. Bruises, as it were.
Nothing terrible yet, so I will just Sacred Flame it. This will have the -7 on the save.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So.
Yoga fire.
It fails.
Cool.
Awesome.
It will take
nice
points
roll.
of radiant damage.
Damn, the Dawnfather just beats down on this thing, and you see a piece of its metal shoulder plate fall to the ground. All right.
Okay, so it takes a god to hit it, apparently. So none of us can. But
the Shield Guardian starts its turn in the Moonbeam. It succeeds on that save. So we'll take half of that.
Takes 2 radiant damage.
Takes a little bit more radiant damage. It does not like being climbed on.
I can't imagine why.
That's weird.
So it is going to try it. It is going
So I'm like in the middle of its back. You know how hard it is to like scratch your own back?
Not when you're a robot.
Not when you got a 10-foot sword.
Stab itself.
Slam you, Ashrina. Does a 25 hit?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage from the first fist. And while you're reeling from the first fist, it rolls back with the other one. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, yes, it does.
And it does 11 points with that one.
Oh. What was the last? I would like to uncanny dodge the last.
Sure. So take 6 off. Use your reaction to uncannily dodge. All right, Sliver.
Healing word goes 60 feet, so I'm gonna do healing word on Ashrina.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yep.
Right.
On a nat 1, it should have hit itself.
That's what I would have been. I would have been fighting really hard for that one.
Ashrina, you get 4. And then with my action, come on, Whisper. Come on, buddy. We can do this again. No, we can't.
Your crossbow bolt flings wide and misses. All right, Ashrina.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to the ground. I didn't like that, and I'm going to try and unlock this door again.
Okay.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
It does not open.
Cool.
So
I
the next
disengage, and I'm
song-
gonna not
Be on its back.
be on its back.
The
I'm
next-
just gonna.
The next song is to the tune of the Itsy Bitsy Spider, then. It's just the Itsy Bitsy
Right.
Gnome, and it just gets...
Nice. All right, Kid, your turn.
Boop. Stab. Don't suck! 22?
22 will hit.
I didn't suck. I love that for me.
I love that for you too.
Nice roll too.
24 points of damage.
Dang. A piece of its arm falls to the ground. A plate off of its forearm completely falls to the ground. It's looking a little worse for wear.
And I am going to disengage and step
Like a
back.
rogue.
I'm going to keep doing the rogue waltz.
Yep, like a rogue does. Garrick.
Back.
I'll be back in just a second.
Sure.
18.
18, I believe, hits. Yes, it does.
All right. First level spell slot to do a divine smite.
Make sure you have it targeted. Yeah.
20 points.
Dang.
And
you didn't have it targeted, did you?
yeah, it should.
You did it to yourself.
Oh shit!
Why are you hitting yourself?
Why am I hitting myself? No, I didn't do it to anybody. Because I still only have 12 wounds, but 20 damage to him.
Oh, okay. I'll add it. He is still up, but he is looking worse for wear.
All right, second attack. 24. For 7 more.
Your rapier kind of juts up into the throat of this creature if it had a throat, and the head kind of pops off, and the thing comes crumpling and crashing to the ground.
How big is the head of this monster?
It's probably the size of your torso.
Ashrina out here
So
taking heads.
too big for the purse.
You could probably shove it in the purse.
Good. I'm gonna put it in the purse.
Okay.
I immediately dropped concentration on the moonbeam because I can't tell it who to damage.
Right.
So I'm dropping it so we can get in the building.
I'm gonna try this fucking door again.
I will give you the guidance of the Dawn Father.
Ooh.
Oh.
A D4 to add to your roll.
Thanks. Thieves too.
Well, that's what friends do.
Oh my god, this is just.
And a 16. Yeah, that'll get it. So
Oh, now
the Dawn Father is the one that needed to be involved.
Kick this door open angrily.
Trina, how bad do you look?
Oh, well, you know.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I'd probably lay on hands for 10. Let's do that.
That sounds fantastic. Oh, oops.
Got it.
Perfect.
So I'm just walking.
All right. So you walk in. You got a hallway directly in front of you. You see there is a ladder against the wall that goes up to a hatch in the ceiling.
Damn. I should have just climbed the fucking ceiling.
Sliver, are you moving in front of her?
No, I'm just trying to go in there.
I understand, but I'm watching. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
just realize if you do that, you might trigger a trap instead of her.
Right.
I'm not saying there's a trap. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I will try and look around, knowing where we are. Just kind of look. I am gonna stop clicking. I'm going to stealth forward. I mean, I kicked open a door, so I mean somebody's gonna know I'm there, but I'll stealth anyways.
Okay.
And I will
for a
follow
dirty
and
20.
I don't want to go in there by herself, so I will follow also stealthing. 22.
And I would just like to take, before I go around the corner, I would like to take a quick look, like sweep across the entryway to make sure everything looks kosher. And then I also want to listen to see if I can hear anything.
Okay, give me a listen check or a perception check.
I was almost a 1, but another dirty 20.
So you definitely hear the sounds of 2 automatons moving around this room. It sounds like they're working on something. So you hear the sounds of like something metal on metal, things like that. Before you see anything, this is from the hallway, like you're not seeing anything.
Right. And then can I just like sweep the entrance of this hallway into this larger room to make sure like there's no like tripwires or anything like that?
Yeah, that you don't see anything like that.
Perfect.
With your perception check, it looks clear.
Cool. I will thieves' cant to everyone behind me that there's 2 robots in this room.
Out of sheer curiosity, what does that look like?
The robots?
No,
you're
thieves'
thieves'
cant for robots.
2 robots.
If you don't actually like do the robot, I'm very upset at you.
I am gonna like push up against this wall and just kind of try and like sneak towards this ladder.
So as you turn and turn that corner and look and see the full breadth of the room, you see that this floor is one large work area. There's a smelter in the north west corner of the room. Mounted on one wall is that iron ladder to a trap door, like I described, and inscribed in the floor is a complex geometric design that pulsates with light in the middle of this room. And embedded in the floor is a 1-foot square metal box with a keyhole on top of it. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
Guys, we didn't die. I'm really proud of us.
We didn't die. I'm a little surprised.
Yet.
I got smashed like a little fucking bug on the back of a robot.
Guys, I'm not that bad of a cleric, okay? Not gonna let y'all die.
I am a horrible cleric.
Well, that's good because you're not at one. So I mean,
yeah.
I too am a terrible cleric.
All right,
I've only ever done one cool thing as a cleric ever in D&D, and then I said, okay, that's enough.
All right. Thanks again, Corin, for filling in. We will be back with, I believe, the full cast next week. I think.
Oh, yeah, I just get back from Vancouver.
Yeah.
in time for stream. So
That is the plan. I will be in New York, but I plan to be available to stream. But I will be
Awesome.
in upstate New York.
Awesome. All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time on Dicey Decisions Finding Purchase.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Alrighty, let's get some music going, because we are